From the Lodge Mahal in beautiful Round Rock, Texas, welcome to Poker Night at the Lodge. My name is Slick Rick, along with my partner each and every week, Skull Mike. We got a little bit of Wednesday night Humpday special, Mike. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, Rick, good evening. And we are playing 2-5-10 tonight. As you see me talking to the table right now, our volume will be up and running in about 5 to 10 minutes for the table. But right now, let's go around the table. In the one seat, we have Mr. Wright. I believe he played on stream a while back. Everybody in for the maximum 1K, and then it's the match the stack format. So if anybody has 5K at the table at any point in time and somebody wants to match that, that's completely legal. In the two seats, going to be Mr. E, the world famous TM. In the 3 seat, that is the Vegas Donkey, as he's going to be called, in the 4 seat. Cristiano in the 5 seat, Jeremy in the 6 seat, Mr. Doug Polk in the 7th seat, the beautiful Lori Lynn in the 8th seat, and then, of course, there's Salon Boy.
Salon Boy.
In the 9th seat. So, very good lineup tonight. I'm anticipating a lot of action. It was scheduled as a 2-5 game, and then they said, you know what, let's put on the mandatory straddle. So, it's 2-5-10, and the cards are in the air for the first hand of the night.
And once again, as Skull mentioned, the table mics will be up and running in about 10 to 15 minutes into the show, and we'll have some table talk, as everybody loves to hear. Salon Boy races to 30 with a king-queen offsuit. 3-bet to 65 with ace-queen from right, and TM comes along with ace-deuce suited.
TM, no hair gel, no hat on. He's got a coat on.
Yeah.
Looks a little disheveled, but hopefully he's going to get his poker mind right. I got money on him tonight.
Looks like we got 4 three-ways to the flop, as Damon the Tatted One, the hot dog eating wonder, gives us our first flop of the night, which comes ace-4-7, Skittles.
This could be trouble for TM, as both players here spike an ace. Shout out to Greg Goes All In, the shirt that E is wearing. It's a Greg Goes All In t-shirt, so shout out to you. 110 from right in the 1 seat, and TM quickly calls. Going nowhere with top pair. Salon Boy exits, and we go heads up to a turn.
TM looking for one of the 3 deuces that are still in the deck. He hits it!
Hello.
A little 3-outer for TM to start off the night. This could get ugly right here.
He's calm, cool, collected here, right? Reaching for more chips. Carves out 200. Up a little extra.
2 1/4.
Must have announced 225 there. And again, we're going to be hearing these players soon. TM here. What a card for him. I like the flat here. I don't think there's no need to shove. Although he's going to, looks like I think he ripped it right then and there. No waiting. Charge those potential wheel draws, the clubs, the ace-kings, the ace-queens that are going to have a hard time getting away here. I don't see Wright folding, although he's sick to his stomach right now, taking his time in the Callaway white cap.
TM looking to double up his first hand of the night. Don't see Wright getting away from this.
Double checks his cards. It's still ace-queen. But ace-queen no good here. Does have those counterfeit outs. Can spike a queen, but as we see the percentages drawing pretty thin. Thank you all for tuning in here on your Wednesday night. Overtime number is, it's going to be 550. We already have 515 in the chat and rising. So if everybody hits that like button, we will guarantee extra time. Usually we stream for 3 hours, but if we hit our overtime marker, there's bonus poker, and this lineup's fire tonight, so let's get that done early like we did on Monday. Right here might be, wants to get away.
Picked up, thought he was going to toss it in, but talking himself into a call here is Wright.
Was kind of in folding formation, but has those blue chips in his hand, the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other. What is Mr. Wright going to do?
He makes the call.
Makes the call.
And he's going to see the bad news here, as he's looking for a queen, 4, or 7.
TM likes to run it one time. They just ask, you want to run it multiple times? TM's like, nah, I usually like running it once. So one time we go. King of clubs, no help for right. He's stacked. And TM with the quick double up.
Want to say hello to everyone in the chat and want to give you some news here. We've grown, and we realize this has a lot to do with the Brad Owen, Andrew Nemi, Doug Polk announcement that was done on Monday. But we've grown. We were at 19,200 subscribers. We're over 25,000 subscribers in less than 48 hours, and it's only going to continue to grow. And we thank each and every one of you, especially those who have been with us from the beginning. But anybody new here, welcome. We have a lot of fun, and we hope that you will enjoy what so many others have already come to know as Poker Night at the Lodge.
Yeah, and if you had Rick talking about subscribers in the first 5 minutes of the show, please check that off your bingo card now.
Absolutely.
No, in all seriousness, we hit 25K since we were on air last time, and that's just a fantastic milestone. I know we were texting each other, smiling and proud of what we've created and where we're going, and it's just all a credit to the team, the staff, and the people that want to invest in this club.
And of course, 3 new guys part of the ownership group with about 1 million subscribers. Doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt at all.
We realize that,
their
folks.
YouTube experience, their poker leadership. So it's going to be an exciting 2022 and plenty on the schedule at the end of January and the Mayhem Series and Monster Week coming up. So please check the website, check Mr. Polk's Twitter, all our social media accounts to get the latest information on what's coming in the upcoming weeks.
Thank you, White Knives, for the comments. And that's the problem. One of the challenges me and Mike spoke about pre-stream is as we grow and we get these thousands and thousands of subscribers, the chat may be a little bit more difficult for us to keep track of. You know, we know you're out there, especially want to thank our moderators, Racer Nerd, Nakia,
Coach Summers,
and we added a new one, I think, tonight, Stephen Reisman.
Stephen Reisman, welcome aboard, sir. He's been watching from the beginning, and he's used to be an editor at multiple newspapers, and he knows what he's doing there. So we take pride in our chat. Keep it clean. If you have something negative to say, just don't say it at all. It's just a waste of time. Everyone's usually 95% of the time so positive, and it really takes this show to the next level. So don't forget Mr. Poobah as a moderator.
Just Poobah now, the Grand Poobah. There you see the Lodge Cam. If you've never been to the Lodge Mahal, we're in Round Rock, Texas, exit 251 off I-35, just a 25-minute drive from Austin Bergstrom International Airport. And it's a big room. That's just half the room you're seeing right there in the background. We've got a tournament going on the right side, cash tables going on the left side, and then in the back half of the house we got the live stream table and a bunch of other tables.
So, Graham, you're talking about how Doug should be in for 5K. This is a match to stack format on Wednesday nights. The maximum you could buy in for is 1K when the game starts. Now we see on our screen that TM sitting at 2.1. So we have a little bit of a break in the action because we're running to the cage to get more chips. And now at any point in time, you can match the big stack. So multiple players are adding on now as we see our updated chip counts. So as the game goes on, the stacks become deeper and the action increases. That's why we want to hit our overtime number early, get this game going all evening, because let's be honest, folks, we got nowhere else to be than watching this beautiful game of poker tonight as we hit 700 in the chat. Welcome aboard.
While we're getting ready for this next hand, we also want to remind you folks, next week, a week from tonight, Norman Chad, Lon McCarron come to the Lodge Mahal for a special event. It's going to be a tag team poker cash game where Norman Chad and Lon McCarron are a team, Skull Mike and I are a team, and we've got 7 other teams. One will be on the felt, one will be off the felt, and we'll be in the bunker with either Norm or Lon. One of us will be.
1 week away, huh?
1 week, 7 days, Lon McCarron, Norman Chad, coming to the Lodge Mahal.
That's going to be just a fantastic night of brisket, poker, fun, jibber jabber. Shout out to Mr. Kent Beck in the chat. He joined us in the booth for one of the Poker Unicorn streams. A very nice gentleman who lives out in California. So thank you for popping in, Kent. And we're off and running here on our second hand of the evening. Mr. Wright again wakes up with a playable ace jack here.
And if you're just joining us, we will have table talk here in about 10 minutes. We had a little technical difficulties with the microphones, but I think they were fixed, and we're just waiting on the delay for them to kick in. Laura Lynn with Queen 10 raises to 50 as chips are already being reloaded onto the table. Yeah, the exciting team of DQ and Sarah Mick will be one of the teams next Wednesday. You're not going to want to miss it.
I don't know if you want to mess with those two. Even if they lose the hand, I don't think they're too worried about it.
They don't care. They don't care.
Bingo,
Here comes the flop.
Bingo don't care.
Yeah.
Where is
Bingo?
He's on a milk carton somewhere. If you've seen Mr. Bingo, if you were a Lodge regular here, you know who Bingo is. I know there's plenty of Lodge regulars in this chat on a weekly basis, but we're so excited to have new viewers watching this from all over the world.
Right? Hits a big ace again. 2 hands in. He had ace-queen, got stacked. Now he's got ace-jack, worrying about getting stacked.
Yeah, hard to put him on an ace, though. He just kind of limped. He's probably a little bit, playing cautious after being stacked on the first hand of the night. So treading lightly. Don't know how many bullets he brought tonight. But Lori Lynn here is going to charge, try and rep an ace. But that's what Mr. Wright has, and he's got the check mark as Lori Lynn is reaching for more chips. She goes for, was that buck and a squirt territory? Might be 125. Can't see. You're going to go up. There we go.
Buck and a squirt. Wright is saying, I got 2 pair with a jack kicker.
Don't see him raising this, especially with the 8 on the board. Probably just going to flat here. Check river, I'd imagine. And then let's see if Lori Lynn goes for it on the river. He just makes the call. And again,
there we go.
We have our sound now.
We've got our table sound.
Excellent.
The river has been dealt. We don't know what it is. It doesn't matter. Wright's got this hand locked up.
Yeah, goes check, check.
Yeah.
2 pair.
I see how it is. You just prey on me. I'm trying to see a flop. You come after me. You talk about your nails.
That's Doug. Of course, you hear Doug in the background.
Yeah,
giving a shout out to Lori Lynn's nails that look fantastic.
Yeah, very nice lady. She played on our stream when we were in the other location from the Philippines.
When's the last time you got your nails done, Rick?
I need them. That would be nice. You want to go get your nails done?
No.
Crickets?
Get a shame pulled. It's about $10 and just watch them.
I think I've only gotten them done one time.
Not gonna lie, I've gotten a pedicure one time, maybe twice. I never got my actual nails done. But to each their own.
For your wedding, you'll do it.
No.
No?
Nah, I don't think so.
All right.
I'm fabulous inside and out. I don't need no extra touch-ups.
Vegas Donkey raises it up to 30.
Was that the one time you got your nails done for your wedding 37 years ago?
30. 30!
I gave you an extra 7. That was a compliment.
Yeah, that's true.
Or an insult, calling you old and ancient, depending on how you look at
Trending
it.
down here.
Vegas Donkey will take down his first pot of the night. A 913 of you in the live chat, thank you so much for joining us. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And we're going to be here a lot at the end of the month, Mike. And
yeah, let's go through the schedule because I was starting to set those lineups. The last week in January is going to be, the Monday is going to be a 5-10 game, which Polk's going to be playing in it, Mimi and Owen, amongst others. Tuesday is going to be the 2-5. We're trying to have the largest meetup games ever. The whole room's probably going to be packed with 2-5 games on that Tuesday. So the stream will be 2-5 on Tuesday. Wednesday's going to be Flight B of the Monster Week 500K guarantee. So we're going to have a tournament stream on Wednesday.
Featured table on the live stream.
Thursday is going to be a 5-5-10 PLO game with Mr. Nemi. Friday is going to be probably like a 5-10-20 uncapped with Mr. Owen, and then Saturday Mr. Polk is going to be playing a 100-200.
What did you say?
I said 100-200 uncapped, but with a 20K minimum buy-in, and that's going to be the last Saturday of January. So
first time ever a 100-200 at the Lodge Mahal.
We've had a 50, 100. Multiple 25-50s, but like you said, Rick, first time ever for a listed 100, 200 games. So you're going to want to buckle your seatbelts, set your reminders in your cell phones, calendars. You're not going to want to miss that or any other streams.
And Sunday, the 30th, for the final table of that 500K guarantee, you're going to get a treat because Andrew, Brad, and Doug will all be in the commentator's booth together for that stream on Sunday the 30th. So exciting times here at the Lodge Mahal. If you hadn't heard, we announced on Monday that Doug Polk, Andrew Nemi, Brad Owen have joined the ownership group of the Lodge here, and only good things. If you love the Lodge, it's only gonna get better for you. And Doug raises it on up with the Dirty Diaper suited, raises to 60. Over to TM with Queen 7. Takes a deep breath. Let's listen in.
All right.
Brad Owen in the live chat. Hello, Brad. He says he's considered playing in the 100, 200. Bam! News right here.
Yeah, what's going on, Brad? Haven't spoken to you since the news, and it's just so exciting. Welcome to Chatsville, and welcome to the Lodge family.
So both players with a pair. Doug looking for a deuce or a 3, a 9-ball on the river. Let's listen in.
TM with the check mark here, Doug.
Pretty small bet. Pretty stationary.
Calling himself a station here with his 2 pair 9s and 3s. Careful, Doug. Don't want to pull a muscle in your neck there.
He has a pair. Okay.
He calls. TM's going to take one off. Mr. Doug Polk.
Good.
Wednesday night poker here from the Lodge. Doug just filtering back to the community, but
Could've just waited a half an hour to find
you
out.
never know when Doug's going to strike.
Yeah, it's not that
He
I'm
was here
worried.
a lot of the day,
I just
playing
PLO.
PLO, and
I can't win if I
I think he's enjoying it so far. Enjoying the Lodge.
holding, sad about it.
Man is a busy man, of course, the founder of Upswing Poker. So if you guys are looking to
You could win if
learn a
you
few things and improve on your game, you want to give them a shout, give them a visit, upswingpoker.com.
When you fold a flush draw and then watch the flush hit and you're just like,
Oh, devastating. Devastating. Also,
And if you want to meet all these guys, the time to come definitely will be the end of the month, Monday, January 24th through the 30th. They will each be here every single day, playing either on a stream, just in the room in general, or in the booth commentating. So if you want to meet Brad, Andrew, and Doug, come on to the Lodge Mahal that last week, kind of a kickoff of this big venture. You see the cumulative winnings, TM winning 1,300. Right now, Wright is throwing the party, down 768.
Want to give a shout out to Jamie Kerstetter in the chat. I'm a big fan of hers. You might recognize her from the commentator booth for ESPN and Poker Go, WSOP.
Absolutely, Jamie. Love your work.
She's, I believe she's in, I follow her on her social media. I think she's in Florida at the moment. She's very friendly with a lot of the people in the Lodge family, and of course, Norm and Chad that will be here on next Wednesday. So hopefully we see you here in the room sometime soon, Jamie. You're obviously always welcome, and welcome to the chat for the first time.
So we're playing 2-5, $10 straddle. Vegas Donkey looks down at King Deuce.
look at that wall. My face is over there.
He folds.
Didn't realize. Did not realize.
Over to Doug with 6 deuce suited. He'll fold.
Yeah.
Notorious TJ pops in. What's up, Notorious? He'll be here next week.
Last May, is that what you said?
Yeah.
I don't want to be playing with her. If it was the only time where JB got his nickname, Salon Boy. That was one of Rick's.
Somebody say Salon Boy?
Look at his hair.
Great special.
Look at that hair. Give him like tilt your head a little bit.
Which way?
Either way. You don't have a bad side.
Salon Boy owes us a lot for being Salon Boy now. Changed his life.
Salon Boy.
Ace-8 queen.
Gets called Salon Boy, and then we have our big tournament. Wins $40K the next week.
It's not
telling
Salon
you.
Boy.
It's nice. It's not
It's magic.
Fair enough.
solid 8.
Laurelin bets 30. Quick call from TM.
Trying to spike a 10 or an 8 here.
It's another diamond. So both players with a diamond. TM with the bigger one.
TM, a staple here on the stream, obviously plays weekly. Lori Lynn here, just her second time on stream in about a year and a half. Nice to see her back in the room. She's been traveling around the country, mainly in Vegas, the past couple of months.
I just moved here a couple of months ago, and I got a cowboy hat, and I was like, oh, cool, I'm going to wear this on the stream, right? So I wear it on the stream. Rick's like, well, I can tell that one came just off the rack. He looks... He looks like Woody from Toy Story.
Woody.
Wow.
Is Woody going to stick? Is that going to stick for sure?
I don't know. He didn't wear the cowboy hat tonight.
He's fishing for a
He
nickname
does it
here,
right,
Jay.
but his has like the full. Apparently, there's something to do with the way it's bent. It can be like fitted to you or steamed or something.
A lot of famous people in the live chat. Thanks for joining us.
When I first got to Texas, I went into one of the...
You're talking about Nick from Yuma, right?
Absolutely. Nick from Yuma, the mayor of Chatsville. Jasbo just walked in. Hello, Jasbo.
Can't put on the hat and the boots and the...
We love Jasbo.
Give it a couple months.
Doug is sitting in seat 7, folks. That's where Doug Polk is tonight.
Right, yeah.
I say y'all now.
Down 2-12, but it is early, just 20 minutes into the stream.
It really, I mean, it just rolls off the tongue.
We'll try to pull
like,
Doug in later on in the show.
it's like, what do y'all want to do? It's like,
Maybe to
what
put
do
a
you
headset
guys
on
want?
and
It's-
do some
yeah.
talking. He'll be doing a lot of commentating, too.
My biggest-
Ultimately, he lives in Austin.
Absolutely.
We'll get him in. Obviously, he's one of the best analyzers of poker
Honestly, yeah.
there is, so it would be stupid not to have him
Because
in the
it's,
booth.
yeah, it's not a gendered word, and
Yeah,
it's
actually,
like,
it's the PC version,
Yeah.
really.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're in Austin now. Yeah, you got to be more PC, dude.
Yeah, now that I'm in Texas, I need to embrace my liberalism.
Yeah.
Right here with 5.5 speed limit. We're not really. I always feel silly calling it the speed limit.
Not anymore.
When we live in Texas, just call it 7.5 offsuit. It's the new speed limit. Queen 9.
that's fair.
TM's not scared of that. He'll play almost any 2 here in the big blind. Gonna defend. Oh no, he faked me out. Folds it. Donkey's not interested, and Wright will just take it down with no
I feel like you want to do
resistance.
all the options right there.
P3?
He's like, I could call. I don't want to raise.
Glaze, appreciate your comments on the camera angles.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
We always do our best. We're striving
I want this now.
to always improve, so thank you for the comments. We'll look into that.
Thank you. It was a gift. Is it leather or is it pleather? I don't know.
Everyone, you know that, Joseph. Everyone is acknowledged in our chat. Chatsville, if you're a part of Chatsville, you're important to
What does it
us.
feel like? Does it feel like leather? Does it smell like leather?
I'm not smelling your arm. He like raised like,
Smell it.
For a whip. Oh.
holy shit, man.
Chris the Cop is in. Hello,
I'm not.
Chris.
Not doing that.
Yeah, no.
Salon Boy with King 3 suited. Raises to 35. Right gets out of the way with his pocket pair.
5's back-to-back hands, but this time not interested in calling 35. Didn't he make it 35 the last hand, but doesn't want to set mine here?
They were
The
like,
next
boss
one,
man
interesting.
says cold.
Cristiano with ace-8 comes along.
Now, Mike said he wanted it off because it messes with the sound, but I guess they want it on because it's better for the equipment.
Jack deuce 4,
So
couple
they-
hearts.
Yeah, they probably just started commentating.
Neither player hit. 30 is the bet from Salon Boy, and Cristiano will get out of the way. So lots happening. Definitely want to mark your calendars for this Saturday. We're having a big stream, and then, of course, Wednesday, Norman Chad Lon McCarran will waltz in here and take over the joint.
You know what time they're getting here? Have you spoken to them about that?
I have spoken with them, and they will be here. I told them to get here as close to 5 as possible because they are flying in that day.
Oh, okay.
So they just want brisket, and we know that our man mixing it up is making at least 2 briskets.
At least 2 briskets.
Mixing it up.
This doesn't strike me as a chat.
Is it amazing?
The key is in the chat too. I haven't seen her, but rumor has it the deviled eggs need to be cooked as well. It's kind of be like a potluck poker game next Wednesday.
What do you guys think?
What are we bringing? The action?
Plates. Whenever you were in school and say you have a party, school party, I'd always be plates.
And silverware?
Just plates. I'm plates.
Is that our team name? Team Plates?
You know how everybody chooses cookies. Plates.
We could bring the free soda. That's right there in the fridge.
Exactly. We'll bring the liquor and the soda.
Ace deuce for both players here. Jeremy is suited here with spades.
And then it just like immediately kills it.
Under the gun. Always tough when you have Doug to act on your left. You know he's not scared. Action on Jeremy, checks it on over. Doug checks behind.
Unfortunately, I'm on sobriety streak here.
Me too.
Well, I can't handle that.
Don't see Jeremy taking a stab here on the turn. Checks
Well, you reverse
again.
calls, so that makes sense.
Likely heading the chop town here if anybody wants to try and rep a king maybe.
Or a beer, like whatever.
Check, check.
Elsa de five. Oh.
Chop it up. Nice
Play.
hit.
I like how you played that.
Chop City.
I stopped drinking when I was maybe 30.
Nice to see Moose Duty back in the chat. This guy has been gone for how many months? You remember Moose Duty?
Yes.
I believe he lives up in North Texas.
So I just
I haven't seen Moose Duty at the club yet. He always talking about he's going to come down and play. No better time to do so than the end of January for Monster Week, Moose. So get familiar, buddy.
My birthday, my wife's birthday, Christmas, and I just was like, I just been drinking the whole way through, and I don't know how many hundreds of drinks that I had, and I was just like, I just can't do this anymore. Like, I just can't. So I'm doing a very long. I'm gonna go 8 months no drinking. I have something planned early April. I'm going to that I have a carve out for. But other than that, I'm doing 8 months. Cool. Yeah.
8 months no drinking for Doug. Should we go out there and offer him a
We've
drink?
got some 1942
Should
tequila
we
still.
test it?
No.
Bad idea?
Still hard to do.
Be like, Doug. You know what day it is, Doug? The whole chat wants you to take a shot, welcome you to the club, and see if he falls for it.
Free drink?
Go for it.
No, that's cool. We'll respect the
Respect
cleanse.
it. Respect the cleanse. Cristiano with pocket 10s.
I like drinking, and I don't think.
Doug was talking to me about donuts earlier, and he was talking to me about how there's like always Shipley donuts here. He said
Yeah.
Shipley's are pretty good. I'm like, I don't know about
Round
that.
Rock.
Oh, aces here for Doug. 10s for Cristiano. 3 bets to 150. He is going to hear the boom here. What will Mr. Polk do? Goes in for the 4 bet, it looks like here.
400 now.
And that's got to scare Cristiano a little bit. His last name is not Ronaldo, so he doesn't have the bankroll as big as the football star. Ace-Jack here for right. What does he do? He's kind of stuck in the middle. He'll likely fold, and we're probably going to be heads up here. I'm not even sure if Cristiano's going to defend or not here.
I have no opinion.
Just 250 to call. Deep enough to go set mining here, but looks a little scared. And he's just going to let it go. Doug will show him the aces, so a good fold for the 5 seat.
I actually had it. Well, no one ever 4 bets at the lot. It looked like ace pocket, so that's how I knew.
And I knew that, so it's like, yeah.
The Poobah has joined the chat. Shout out to him. You're going to see him on stream next Wednesday. I believe it will be his first time on Table 11.
Under the lights.
What he means, chat.
How's the joke tonight?
Very, very much.
Joke I'm going back into the archives
Oh,
for,
oh my God.
but you'll like it.
That's a two. After you start the year with a 3-run shot over the Green Monster,
I did.
and now you're going to go back to a recycled
I don't know
joke?
if I've ever told this joke on the stream.
Oh, you definitely did. Now you're killing me. Now you say it's recycled.
You
Now it
can-
might not
You
be.
can actually tell this joke at your
Mike
wedding.
said no.
This is how good this joke is. Coming up at 9:15. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows
That'd
the
be
rules.
funny if
Joke
he's
of the
just
night.
like, no, I don't think so.
You think I'm going to tell jokes at my wedding?
Rehearsal dinner.
That's what That's what you're.
this is nice. Get to
That's
watch
why
the
you're
stream
invited.
here.
That's the only reason why you're invited.
I go back and forth.
I don't even have to pay you for the entertainment.
Like once in a while, you can satisfy your curiosity.
You get
especially
roasted at
when
your
you're
rehearsal
like,
dinner
like,
by all your
I think
friends.
To a lot, like everyone's.
There you see the lodge camp. Lots happening here tonight.
You're taking them,
That
looking
table
out
at the
into distance.
bottom left is a fun little 4-8 mix game. There, it's round and round. Dramaha and Big O 4-8 mix. How about that?
Rumor has it you were a little salty on that table. I've heard. Little birdie told me throughout the room that Rick was folding winners, getting upset.
Never get upset.
Yeah.
Never get upset.
In the room, out of the room, in my car, I might scream.
Couple
a little.
F-bombs in the Bronco.
Yeah.
Ace
Raised
six
to
here.
30 for E, getting involved for the first time tonight. Laura Lynn says, I'm coming along with 9-7 offsuit.
I like Laura Lynn's, table posture and presence. She looks so innocent,
Ooh.
but flops to pair here, dangerous.
I really wonder
pair
how big
for
this-
Laura Lynn.
this monster-
Flush draw for
Hearts.
E, so we're gonna have some action on this one.
Like for example, so the
EC
Tuesday
bets
before it
35,
starts,
Laura
we're
Lynn
doing,
going
like, 22
nowhere.
live games with
Thinking,
people
oh, do I
Yeah.
raise here?
You're gonna-
Perhaps
you're gonna
charge ace
run
king,
into
So
king
how many
queen.
tables do you
The
think
flush
you're
draw
getting?
deep enough, and she's gonna fire in the raise right away to a buck and squirt. 125.
Oh, it's gonna be.
I think you're gonna run out of tables.
I would take the over on 30.
Yeah.
Poker Stiff, sorry, I didn't see it. Can you
I mean, have you
resend
done
it?
2-5 meetup games like that?
I'll take a
before?
look.
Like,
I've never done a meetup game, but I've been to the Brad and Antics.
Here
yeah,
comes
I mean,
the
they
turn.
Holy shit.
It is a heart.
Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
Standing room
E.
only, people like on the rails.
Vaults
waiting
way
for
to the
seats
front.
get
There's
in.
2 outs for
It's incredible.
Laura Lynn.
I mean, I've seen them.
Laura Lynn
fill
first
rooms
action.
similar
She went
size
for the
to this
check
in
raise
Maryland.
there. I
So,
thought
like,
she
around
was
here,
after E,
Yeah.
but she is in the big blinds. Now she checks in on over to E, and E trapping
I
here.
think you'd be real pleased.
Checks behind, trying to induce our river bet here from Laura Lynn. We'd like to see an E fire a bet there after the check raise on the flop,
It's been really good.
but perhaps showing a little bit of mercy here. Now Laura Lynn leads for a buck and squirt again. What do you think E makes this?
E is going to make it 400.
Like, it's what we're doing.
I
It's a
believe.
real thing. There are going to be people there. It's like, I don't know.
I was
How many
thinking
tables do we
along
need?
the lines of a 400 as well.
You actually have to worry
Let's
about
see what he
logistics and
does.
stuff, you
That's
know?
awesome.
Yeah.
It's exciting. I mean, yeah,
it's
yeah.
exciting.
It's
It
a
is
little
exciting.
stressful for you guys, I guess, because you don't want it to be a
Oh,
disaster.
yeah, I
but-
wanted to say
Well, I guess
425.
I'm actually, if Wales people showed up, I wouldn't feel bad for me. I just don't want to.
465. A nice
465.
bet here
Like,
from E, but a pretty gross run
I'm
out
fine
for
with
9-7
I have no problem.
off here.
There's a 4-liner. There's a flush.
Well, I mean, obviously you look at the numbers.
Any
for the
king
tournament
10
series
has
that
you
they
beat
had
here.
last
Yeah,
year, but I
it's-
mean, that was even competing with another tournament series in Texas at the same time.
She hates it, but she's going to
And,
think it through
yeah,
here.
I mean, it was big. So, especially with the.
I think
added
she's going to be able to
focus that
get
you guys are
away
bringing
here
on it.
and lay it down.
I'm just excited about having a monthly tournament. That's
Yes,
that
it's
big.
bring your
Yeah.
own beverage to the lodge. We do have
Travel anywhere.
free
Just come here and get the
cans of
fix
soda of all flavors,
one of the
but
things we're
there's a
trying
liquor
to
store
look
in
at
the same shopping complex. If you forget it, you can run over there and pick it up and bring it into the lodge.
For another project already, but New Fort Worth.
I think Laura Lynn will find a way to get away, and she does.
Good fold by her.
I have TCH Dallas.
It's always so painful when
Yeah, so
you're playing such a garbage hand and you flop so good and you're thinking you're going to get paid here with a 9-7 off and nobody's going to expect, and then a run out like that happens and all your dreams crushed and you have to wait till the next hand. But good discipline by the 8 seed. She's going to wait for another hand another day.
Saying like we're opening like since August or something. And I don't know the reason.
1.6 in the chat. Thank you for joining us. Hit
One
that
issue
like
might
button.
be-
Overtime is generous at 550 likes, and if you are not already a subscriber, please subscribe. Put on the notification bell. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time is where you can find us weekly.
Actually did it.
Dallas is a lot closer to Choctaw, and I think they might have some influence and some interest in not having poker get prolific in Dallas because a lot of their people. Right.
Vegas Donkey raises to 35.
Yeah, so I went to an event in Choctaw. They did like a poker night in America, and I was gonna play on it. Yeah. And they're like, okay, it's in Oklahoma. I'm like, all right, well, where do you fly in? Dallas, and you drive 90 minutes or 2 hours. I'm like, there's no closer airport for this. It's just in the middle.
Here's the flop.
Yes.
Deuce 4-6. Couple of spades out there. Spades
right.
draw now
There's
for
nothing.
Vegas
Even the
Donkey.
drive is just like nothing.
Top pair for Laura Lynn.
And it's huge.
Yeah, it's just like, you're like
Now it's not though, because
No carry. Joke of the night comes at 9:15 Central Time. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules.
and even Anna now
Haven't
is
missed
like
it yet.
a built-up city, and then
Really?
only like 30,
Yeah.
20,
Vegas
I was gonna
Donkey
say,
bets
the
50.
last time I drove up there was like
Laura
2
Lynn
years
comes
ago,
along.
and it was just like,
Yeah,
man, it was just like nothing to look at.
Right,
and
with
then it was
bottom
just, like,
pair.
pristine. And I was like, oh,
With
shit,
an ace.
all right.
still like the last 20, 30 minutes.
I think he's going to get rid of it. So it's heads up to the turn.
So, yeah, oh yeah, I just mean from here, like, because it kind of feels like there's nothing from here to Dallas either. But
There's a 3 of spades.
What a turn card there for the donkey. If the straight's not good, maybe the flush is. Going up against his dear friend Laura Lynn. I think these two traveled here, are friendly with one another. Laura Lynn here with top pair in a tough spot on back-to-back hands, but
Is anybody friends at the poker table?
sometimes yes, but you love to see two friends or maybe even partners here battle it out. She makes the call, not going to be pushed around with her pair of sixes. Checks it on over. Donkey's not going to check this one. Like to see him go very, very small. A milky, milky river bet. Just to keep his dear friend Laura Lynn around. Maybe 150. What will he go with? Goes for even smaller. A $1.15. I like it. I like it a lot. Nice value here on the river. If Laura Lynn calls the turn, she might just say, F it, let's call another 115 here on the river. See if
that
my
guy's name is always yelling in the corner.
friend Donkey is messing with me or not.
Yeah, that guy.
Trying to hold back the smile on her face.
like
115 to go.
So he's just like
That was good too.
laughing himself hoarse.
We're in level like 3 or 4 all the time. Like, and this dude just he's going. I love it.
Again, 4-liner, straight out there, flush out there, overpair out there.
I wonder if we could play stand up by turning the chair.
Laura Lynn.
Just sitting with the chair
No
forward. like you're
chance
getting
she's
a massage
raising,
and then
even though she's
flipping it the other way.
shuffling those black chips, those beautiful black chips, 100 apiece. The raise is not coming. It's
Like, when the
115
stream ends, we'll just all
Yeah, that's fair.
or
We can just
fold,
do
and
it.
she makes the call. So a very well played hand from the Vegas Donkey. Laura Lynn smiles, says, "Nice hand, sir."
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
And we're going to go on to the next one.
Yeah, the live stream table plays a little bit different. We can set the max buy-ins, the match the stack. We can set things different. Usually in a 1-3 game here at the lodge, it's different. But tonight it's 5-10 match the stack.
I was just looking at those, bro. Did you have to order it?
2-5-10.
I'm sorry, 2-5 with the straddle. 2-5-10 match the stack.
You think I'm kidding?
Yep. And how that works is at any point in time, any player has the right to match the largest stack on the table. So
I actually really like.
I believe right now that's close to
Like since 2020, that body
3,000, somewhere along there.
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, that's not a Corvette. And they're like, no, that's a Corvette. And I was like, shut
Our
up.
super big games are usually on Saturday, but
Like everyone that I see
these
that's
games
like,
on Monday and Wednesday play pretty big as well. Everything bigger in Texas, of course. I know it's cliche, but it's the truth. And Salon Boy, welcome to the stream,
I like the
sir.
Harry
3
Potter
betting from the small blind with K9.
that.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they let me keep it.
Woof.
But I couldn't. They won't let you transfer it.
Really?
Yeah, they just can't do it. I was like, really? But I mean, the new plates.
225. I
Yeah,
like
that's
Salon
what I
Boy
ordered.
getting aggressive here.
Yeah, I'd already. You're in advance.
TM just staring him down.
Wants to take it down. Does not really want to play this hand with
Yeah, it's the
TM and Doug out of position with a king 9 of clubs. Look at that. Look at that hit.
Yeah, they were already.
That's quality.
That's why he's the Salon boy.
That's quality.
Doug Polk comes along with his ace deuce suited.
You realize how intense we're getting here.
Oh yeah, I mean I had guys.
King deuce 7.
15, 20,000 for my spot behind.
Both players hit a pair. Salon boy.
Because I mean, like, so like.
Yeah,
I paid,
best
like,
case scenario
86
here for Salon
for,
boy.
like, it was like the 2LT performance.
Let's see what he
whatever,
does. A small
Yeah,
C
it's
bet.
86.
Could even maybe check for a little bit of pot control. Goes for 150.
Before I drove over, they were like, we'll give you 100,000 in cash.
Doug here in position with a pair. Probably going to come along, although Salon boy has been pretty quiet during the first hour,
They're
so
just firm on the
he's going to
price.
tread lightly, makes the call to the turn we go.
But now there's like a $15,000 or $20,000 dealer markup for buying a new. So like if you walked in
4 of
today,
diamonds, no
that
help to
one,
Doug.
They charge you full price plus like 15K. It'll take a year to get, and it would still take almost 18 months to get.
I'll pay sticker. I won't pay my extra.
See, so the thing is though, I got lucky because when I got mine, it was like the first 2022, and they delivered it to me
Salon
in early
boy.
October. They let me put my name on the list for the Z06. So
Makes
now
it
I'm
$325.
first on the list for Z06. No, I don't need it. I'm going to buy it and then resell it to some like 55-year-old man.
325 here from
55-year-old white guy who's like, I love
Salon
it.
boy
Me too.
going
You
forward
wanna buy
again
this
here
one?
on the turn, and Doug's still going nowhere, makes the call.
Looking for an ace or a deuce. There are 3 remaining in the deck.
You called for a deuce last time and it came, not this time.
Does not come, and Salon boy's going to take this down as long as he stays in.
Goes check, check, and the king's good. Doug couldn't really do much there. Nothing really to represent with the bluff on that river. Had a pair, a little bit of showdown value. And looks like Doug's reaching into the bag for a little bit of a reload. Okay, I'll reload it.
You're looking for a big game. You're going to want to watch Saturday, the 29th, our first ever 100-200 stream. Doug Polk on the table, and you just heard it in the chat tonight that one Brad Owen is contemplating playing in that 100-200. He'll be here all week. He's going to be here anyways.
We're going to hold a seat for him. You bet your sweet ass we will, Rick. We'll see how he runs. Brad's going to be playing in multiple games during the week on stream. He's going to be running bomb pot only tables. The man's going to be everywhere.
So from the 24th through the 30th, we will have a stream every single night. Stream Mania during that week. And don't forget next week. Actually, we'll be back on the air on Saturday for a big game, then on Monday, and then Wednesday, a week from tonight, Norman Chad, Lon McCarron hit the felt in what the first ever tag team cash game live stream for us, at least. I don't know if it's ever been done before. Who knows? But each team is going to have pooled money. So we're not going to change chips every time somebody tags somebody in. So Skull and I are one team.
It's always the guy.
The money will stay on. The players can switch in and out whenever the hell they want. They can switch out once. They can switch out every other hand. We don't care. Just somebody sit in the seat and throw some chips around.
It's not that guy.
It's going to be fun.
Is it going to ruin our relationship?
Always the guy.
Only if we lose.
You're going to be mad for about a week?
It won't ruin our relationship.
If you're like limping almost all the time,
Yeah.
there's going to be a problem.
All right. I'll take some lessons before I go on.
It's so good.
Upspinpoker.com?
Possibly.
Do you have a subscription?
I'm looking into it.
Get that subscription. I'm sure we can get you a little discount code. I know a guy.
You know a guy?
I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who teaches all the courses.
I'm going to be, truth be told, you're probably going to be playing 80% of the time.
All right, deal. Book it.
80 to 92% of the time. I do have to make a showing out there.
I want to get in the booth here a little bit with Lon and Norm.
Usually play with the chips. No, I couldn't play with them.
I can't math. That's probably not good.
I can't math.
Ain't going to lie. It's the kind of poker royalty.
So Doug has
English either.
reloaded to the top stack. About 2.7 it looks like.
We speak American here.
American. You can't math, but you can American.
Actually, it's Texan. It's a specific dialect.
Hey, y'all's Texan's pretty good. Yours is
My Texan?
Yeah.
Much obliged.
Well, I mean, I'm just a tourist. Too
Yeah,
new.
you're official now, right?
Yeah, just about.
What's on your ID?
Texas.
Yeah, you have to say it.
Yeah.
We'll revoke your ID.
King of Hearts here on the turn.
Call yourself Texan. You're a Texan
No
fan.
player with a king, queen, or 3.
That's the line.
So
Yeah.
a bunch
It's
of
a- it's a
garbage
hard rule,
all
but
the way
it's fair.
around.
It's hard, but it's fair. He's there. He's got it.
TM is going to take a stab here.
I think he got banned before you came
Attack
around.
the blinds. Nobody wants it in position here on the turn. Fires in. He just firing $19.
That's his tagline.
I've heard all I need to hear.
Honestly, that nickname has nothing to do with why he was banned.
I don't think I've ever
It
seen
was
TM
kind
bet
of alarming
$19 in my life.
He's a big boy, and he takes his shirt off at every opportunity. He's covered in tattoos. He's got a big one on his hand.
Slick Rick Skull Mike here on
and
Wednesday
that's his
night.
tagline. It's hard, but it's
Hump
fair.
Day edition.
Hard,
Doug
but it's fair.
Polk
Hard, but it's fair.
on the table, along with a few of our regulars and a few people who've traveled
If
great
the AC was
distances,
not, I'd take my shirt off.
including Laura Lynn, who is from the Philippines. Gave her a little gift. Anybody who travels more than 1,500 miles to be on this stream gets a special gift from
You
us.
don't see Lana Norman with no shirt
The
on?
viewership might take
What'd
a
you
little
give her?
Some laws with that
She
one.
got a little coin as a thank you for
Bunker
traveling
coin?
1,500 plus miles. Yeah,
Lodge Mahal coin.
a bunker coin.
Coin.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Diamond
Just
check.
found a stash of Lodge Mahal coins. We got plenty to sell, folks. When you come in at the end of the month to see Brad, Andrew, and Doug, pick up a coin, a hat, a hoodie. That's all I'll say about merchandise. I know some people get upset when I talk about merchandise. Doug with pocket tens, Vegas Donkey with ace-7 offsuit. Queen 4-5. Doug's still in the lead.
Yep, C-bets here. Small, about third pot. Donkey here makes the call just with ace high, an ambitious call out of position. Perhaps want to try and make a move here on Doug.
Hits a 7.
Now hits a 7. It's going to cost him some more money. Goes
Check,
check,
check.
check. Donkey might think his 7's good. Go for a little bit of value. He went for value on his friend. Does not. Checks it. How does Doug want to play this? Maybe about 50.
Looks like a full pot. Looks like you put 100 in there. 75.
Somewhere in the middle. And if you're Donkey here and the way this hand played out, Doug checks turn. You have to call this off for 75 does, and Doug's 10s are good. $9.50 here on Wednesday evening, still early in the first period of our stream. We like to talk about hours as periods. We're hockey fans here, not only poker fans, but hockey fans. But if we hit our overtime number, a very, very generous 550, where are we
I
at?
think that's like
1,900 in the live chat. That's an easy number to hit
That's
tonight.
about to go there.
yeah.
Almost at 400 likes, folks. So if you've not hit that like button already, please do so now.
Yeah, 395 is what
I
I'm
wish I
showing.
was on.
Let's lock in overtime for more poker on a Wednesday.
Anyway,
Bianca says she has a hoodie, hat,
down to
and
consider
coin.
Shout out to Bianca, by the way. I'm in the bunker here with Rick, and there's a bunch of chocolates, cookies, and it was from Bianca. So Bianca,
Yes.
we thank you for that gift. We appreciate you.
Laura Lynn with pocket 7s makes it 30. Salon Boy folds.
Great pitch.
Yeah, your sales job.
I'm like,
Over
that
right
was
with
yeah,
King
but
Jack
it's
offsuit
different.
under the gun.
There's a card that's
I'm
been
sorry,
open for like
in the
6
cutoff.
months.
That's what I meant to say.
That's my underground.
On the button,
Yeah.
E calls.
That's what you say. I might be exaggerating, but there's a card that's been open.
Yeah, I've heard there's some pretty ridiculous ones up there.
And
I
8-9
put on the wait list for one
offsuit
that
from
could be-
Cristiano
I haven't got
will come along. 4 ways to a flop.
What are you gonna do?
I hang tight. I think any day now.
9-9 twos.
Could be any time.
Hang tight.
Trips for
any day now.
Cristiano.
Not the worst flop for a pair of 7s. She's going to make it 60 to go.
sure that the stream loves for this subject to come up, but I thought that the cloth masks don't prevent Omicron.
They 100% do.
They do? Okay.
I'm a healthcare CEO, man. I wear this shit every day.
No.
With Corona, my staff, actually staff had it. My 200. Multiple people in my office had it.
Come on, Doug knows the rules.
I walk past it every day.
Opening up the
mask conversation.
Talk. We'll move on.
Move on quickly.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, just masks in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought like a lot of the data has shown that it's less effective against Omicron. or
200 here from Cristiano.
I don't know though. I mean,
Not going to slow play this at all with the
there's something in me
spades
not
on
letting me
board.
get it, which, like, hopefully that's a good.
I think the specific strain
You mean like a vaccine?
is just way more viral.
That
and
shit
it's
don't work
not
either,
prevented
bro.
by cloth, I think.
Yes, I saw a
seen
study
outside of
recently
it,
about that. Like the size in microns of the
doesn't- yeah, it's like
it
cloth.
gets through or whatever. It's better than nothing, but only slightly.
Yeah.
You definitely have a little gap in these black masks. I mean, for sure.
Well, it's like it's the size of it.
Laura Lynn
It's
here
not just
in the
cloth.
tank on the flop.
I don't know. I have to look more.
I don't watch much news, man. I feel that shit.
To be honest, I saw that headline. I'm like, sold.
I'm talking about
And she's just having a rough go tonight. She has a pretty much decent piece
I
of
guess I should
every
have a little
board, but
research,
it's just
but-
not enough.
He folds.
But she's making the
I don't know.
correct
I mean,
laydowns, not going
my doctor's
too deep into the cookie
my
jar.
doctor that wears it every day. I mean, he is around people on a daily with these.
And
masks.
E folds as well, and Cristiano will take it down in 5 seats.
My PT wears these. He got
Lexo Poker in the chat. What's up, Lex?
COVID 3 weeks ago.
Poker running
The
well
vaccine
out
doesn't
there in
prevent,
California.
Getting it, it just like mitigates the
Correct.
how bad it is.
They had colds.
Correct. Yeah.
They had a cold.
Yeah, I got it after I was vaccinated.
Limit
and
the
it felt like I had kind of a cold for
politics
like
and
36
virus
hours.
talk in the chat, folks.
I
We
got-
appreciate it.
Both doses and the booster, and the booster put me out of commission. I
Really?
was suffering.
2, 5, 10, 20 now as Doug puts
Am I what?
the double straddle on.
I'm an
Now.
Eagles fan. I'm an Eagles fan.
Laura Lynn waking up with ace queen offsuit.
You have to be a Cowboys fan.
Raises
right?
it
That's
on
right.
up,
That's the rule.
makes it
Like,
It's an easy team to be a
Salon
fan of,
boy
especially
with
right now.
Wayne Gretzky.
You know, when I was a
99.
little kid, I actually loved the Cowboys. I remember like
Yeah, can go a number of different ways here. Can flat, set mine, can fire in a 3-bet, and he's going to fire in the 3-bet, makes it 200 to go. So
Why I like the Cowboys? Like, it's 'cause
Laura
they're
Lynn up
smart.
against it again. Every
Yeah,
time
I
she
mean,
puts
Cowboys
money in
are-
the pot, somebody
Kid,
is
like that's something.
Like the same
you-
reason I like the
3-betting
Braves,
her or
but
has a
that's why.
superior hand. So let's see how she
Like, I was- 'cause
navigates
I remember,
this
I remember
one.
like Chipper Jones and shit. Like,
Action on Doug. He's contemplating on coming along. Not quite sure what he has
I
at the
didn't know it at
moment.
the time. I'm like, holy shit, that guy was good.
But he's got Jack 10 of hearts,
Yeah.
facing a raise and a 3-bet. Out of position, but
Ooh, he's going
fire in the 4-bet here. It's pretty interesting here.
make it.
He has the
550.
interest. He has the information earlier of Salon Boy, 3-betting light with K9 Wolf,
Yeah.
and he took down Doug on that hand. So maybe Doug using that information here and says, "I'm not going to let you push you around in my own club."
Laura Lynn with only 1,200 behind, 490 to call here.
Yeah.
She might just go ahead and
Ship
push.
it, yeah. She's either going to ship it or fold. And she's like, "Why is this happening every single hand?" Clearly crushed against Ace King, Aces, Kings, Queens, and haven't seen many 4-bets tonight. But Doug is definitely capable of 4-betting here with a hand like Jack 10 of hearts. Laura Lynn stuck in the middle between these two gentlemen. What will she do?
See, I get in the pot, chat dies entirely.
That's right.
No chat.
It's respect.
Oh, don't respect us. Well, I guess it's for her. Okay, fair.
No, it's alright.
You know that one's worth 500, right? Woo!
I did enjoy your mini rant on the colors of the chips. I was like,
Oh, dude, is that
thank
not
you,
true?
thank you.
I see places and they have like the
Hustler.
hundreds are whites.
Yeah,
What the
that's
hell are you
the
doing?
worst.
California's like the only place that has.
Yeah. They're just like makeup colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
There's like 5s. You guys want to make those? Yellow?
once I'm okay white
This,
or blue.
Sure.
it took me a little while, but yeah, the rest they have to be.
Yeah.
This Doug is
Yeah,
talking
the rest of
anything
the way up seems like
other
it should
than
be
the
like,
hand.
I've heard the
that
arguments
hand,
of like the thousands could be yellow or
as-
orange. I'm fine with that.
Laura Lynn gets
I
it
don't-
out of the way, and it's
I
now
don't know
Salon
if place
Boy.
has Orange thousands.
MGM, National Harbor.
Salon Boy
Florida.
versus
A lot of Florida.
Doug
I-
here.
so I'm
You see the
definitely biased
percentages,
because I grew up
even
in
the
the
pocket
superstar
pair.
era, and so
I don't know, you can
associate
3-bet
those
here
chips
and then
with, like, what
fold
it
just
should
for
be.
350
So, like,
more.
Purple 500.
Yep.
Yellow 1,000.
Yellow 1,000. Yeah.
I think you at least got to peel here. See a flop in position. That's what Salon Boy does. So we have 1.2 in the middle.
Called 1,000 a pumpkin though. Like with the
You
yellow,
find,
just
gentlemen,
like
two good people.
banana is weird.
And to the flop
Sunflower
we
is
go,
weird.
a flip.
Pancake
And there's the
once,
jack
I
right
almost
there
Pancake's
for
terrible.
Doug.
They were
Top
like,
pair,
"Yeah,
just
give me
what
a
the
second
doctor
pancake."
ordered. And how will he elect to play this? Might see bet small, down bets
It
maybe
was
about
confusing 'cause,
350.
Like, I mean, we were like at Bellagio's. He's like,
I think we might see,
What?
or he'll check it on over that
but then he like just hands over like stacks. I'm like, oh, never mind.
perhaps a little bit of
Expensive
pot
bet,
control,
expensive
fearful
bet,
maybe
yeah.
6 or 8s. Now a 10 top 2. Doug feeling very confident. Time to start putting chips in the middle.
I still say pumpkin.
I'd imagine.
Like, I'll say it, but
And people at the cage, if they're not from like Maryland or somewhere,
the only one that I don't like here is the
You know,
5 feet.
375.
I don't have any 5 paychecks.
It is like the color of your fucking hoodie.
No, well then I probably love it.
But like in chip tone. So it's
Yeah.
like,
So what do you call them? A salmon?
I don't know. No one ever uses them. We'll
Doug
never
makes
have a
it
game that
450. Nice bet here.
way. And then when we moved, they were like, oh, yeah, you can use boxes and just keep chips in there. I was like,
Not
oh,
the
okay,
greatest
cool.
run
So I
out
was just
there
gonna have,
for
like, some
Salon
of those in
Boy.
my box, and they were like,
Jack
don't keep chips
or
in there.
10 has
Yeah,
a
I was like,
beat. But he will not be
Okay.
pushed
I'm
around,
not
perhaps
a good
putting Doug on
pumpkin.
an
Sorry, I have to-
ace
fine.
king,
I have
ace
no
queen
pumpkin.
type of
I have to
hand.
think about this. I'm just
Nope, it's all good.
And he's beating those holdings, so he comes along here pot over
What
2K.
call your yellow chip?
Cage Dallas open?
We just need a better name.
And if Salon Boy was a non-believer on the turn,
Blacks.
it's going to be
Yeah,
interesting
when I
to
turned
see
on
what
the
he does
stream
here
and
on the
just
river,
saw,
because
like,
you don't
this many
see
blacks, I was like, guys, you gotta.
Doug checking this. Even though clubs do get there, the backdoor clubs
I like
come
the
in,
5K
He's all in.
chips,
and
though,
he
like,
rips
crazy
it. Now
yellow,
Salon Boy
like,
sick to his
green,
stomach,
whatever. Those are
takes a
cool.
deep breath.
They're like
It's going to
yellow,
have a
green, red,
tough decision
something,
to make
black.
here for all of his chips.
They look like a pog from like
Sure,
the
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah. Slammer.
Yeah, they look like
Doug
they'd be
loves
a
the
slammer.
non-snap call.
Don't think Doug was worried at all of those clubs. Pretty sure he was very confident that he had the best hand the whole way.
They
I'm
have
not
black
quite
snap
sure
on
what
them.
he's targeting.
But they're
You know,
almost
what
the
does
size of a
Salon
card.
Boy
They're, like,
have
so close that-
that would call you here? He probably bets a jack. I'm not maybe targeting exactly like a hand like
900.
nines, maybe queens that didn't want to
13.
jam pre-flop or see, bet on the flop.
80. Please play right.
It really just comes down to Salon Boy putting Doug on a hand like ace king or ace queen, or does he actually have it?
Consider it.
Can you give him the gist of it real quick?
He's going to fold. Doug's going to take down a
Good.
nice sized pot.
Doug shows it too.
All right, now what?
Never thought really Salon Boy would make that
They're
call.
students. Like I couldn't just call and like. it's just
Russ,
for-
we're going to do a lot of streams this year that are for, we realize there's a lot of players that are 1-2 players that want to get their chance on the stream. We're going to make that happen this year.
God, I thought. for
So
sure you were
look
gonna-
for that
Stop for
in
what?
the
I thought you were
future.
gonna call for sure.
Get paid, you said?
There's a bunch of 1-2 tables going on right
was a
now here at the lodge.
possibility.
And a lot of those
Yeah,
guys
man, like-
want to play on the stream. They just don't,
You know
may
what?
not
The
have the
snap
bankroll,
once
or may
you
not
started
just be
asking
interested
about pot odds,
You
then
feel
you're
in
better.
playing that
You did. You took a
a
quarter.
lot higher. So
Yeah.
we're going to make it
You
happen
fade
for
the
them.
snap, you feel better.
You did not
The
defeat
longer
the
they wait, you're
C3.
like, yes.
Got close.
Okay, now call.
Well, if you don't
Right.
get snapped,
Now call.
Yeah.
if you don't get snapped,
Now call.
there's like
Yeah.
a 2-second buffer where you're like, oh, not good. Then after that, you're like, I'm
Yeah.
just chilling. You know?
There's a guy. That I
Ace
can't
queen
really-
for TM, 3 bets to 110.
He'll purposefully just like slow roll the hell out of me.
And he's going to
I love it.
take down the pot. If you're new to the stream, we appreciate it.
Like we're like all in.
We do our
I'm
best
done.
to
I have my hand
make it a
facing
little
up. I just
entertaining,
have to sit there and wait, and I'm like,
as well as being able to listen to the table talk.
We could play
It's not just going to be
slow
all table talk, and it's not going to just be all of
Must
us
slow roll.
talking.
So we're just
We
trying
do our
to get
best.
rough hands.
Hopefully you enjoy it. If you don't, I apologize in advance.
I don't like
1200
No, it's
It's
not.
like a $50 pot. Like,
for
oh, you got
TM.
it.
He is leading the way,
Oh,
throwing the
I
party
think
right
I
now.
got
He's
it.
right in the one seat. right
got
now,
the showdown, and
873.
I turn my hand over, and he flips his over and like thumps the cards, and he shakes his
Very
head,
close to the
and it shows
overtime
ace.
number, Rick.
Yes!
Like a pair of
Only
aces.
about
Yes,
40
back
likes
to
away,
the
so you've got to hit that
zero.
like button.
He was like, well, I thought maybe you had it. I was
Hit it
like,
now.
my cards are on their back.
Let's guarantee overtime in the first hour, and then
What
maybe
is
even
it?
perhaps entertain double
Not
overtime.
a banana. It's
Could
not
set a new
yellow.
line by 10:30, Rick, if we want to. What do you think?
I mean,
What's something
I'm a
you
little
get
I
if
thought
it's yellow?
500 was
Super
very
generous.
generous.
We made it 550.
Well, there's yellow and I used to play with yellow and
Give the
black
people what they
ones.
want.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a generous
Yeah,
mood.
yeah,
It's a
that's
big
okay.
week.
But these are just like
These are yellow. They're sunflowers. And sunflowers are the big Texas things too, right? Like for those.
Salon boy with the ladies.
I'm trying to make sense of
my
it.
time in Texas has been COVID, so I don't.
Fair.
Wait, when did you get here?
Like 2 years ago.
But time stood still for those 2 years.
That's the damn truth. We got to play party poker IRL for about a year and a half.
773, couple of spades.
You mean just because the games were so good?
Straight draw for Laura Lynn, looking for the 5 ball.
I probably wouldn't even have found this place if COVID hasn't happened. But like they closed MGM, so I was like, oh. I went down to Florida a little bit, and I was like, oh, check this place out. And then saw some of these games. And I was like,
35 from TM.
What's love the weather, love the food, love the people, and they have these games.
Weather's really good.
Yeah.
Also, I just love the heat. People complain about summers.
Oh, same.
It happened in Vegas, it happened here. Oh, it's so hot. Like, you know what? I just sit there. I'm
Shocker, Doug's talking about how he loves the heat. The man only owns about 3,700 tank tops.
for heat. Well, the
Do you
temperature
think
high,
Doug
the humidity
owns
is
a winter jacket?
I'm sure he
But it
does.
gets colder at night.
How many?
I think he was in North Carolina for a while, so I think
That
it
was
gets
a
cold there.
long time ago. Long
Now,
time ago.
if it gets down to like
Over under 2 winter coats.
straight out.
Probably over.
Sandwich bet?
That's rare. I mean, this is the coldest
Sure.
month, so should be all right.
Should I fix you some sandwiches?
After this hand, I'm going to go out and ask him.
No, let me ask him.
Why?
Well, I can hear you
don't
on
tr-
stream.
Wow, you savage. You don't even trust me to come back in here and tell you the truth.
You've done it before. You have history.
I've
Ace of
never
diamonds.
lied to you. I've never lied to you, unless it's on the felt when I bluffed your ass. But I've never lied to you, please. Come on now.
So a boat now for Salon Boy.
Salon Boy not going to get the action he's craving here. 500 in the middle.
Guess I should have played
He
seven.
checks it.
You're just the Vegas donkey.
Everybody checks it, and it's good. I'm going out there right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no. It's a generous line of 2,
That's pretty slow.
but I need honesty from him. I'm going to go ask him.
No, don't tell him what the over is.
Hey,
Just
that's
ask him how many winter coats he has.
No,
All right.
Like, we lost this guy's name. What do we do?
Like, well, you know, the thing is,
We
he's
could
from-
ask him.
He's from Vegas, and
12 minutes from the joke of the night.
It is what it is.
One if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Tell
He's
a
a great
joke
player.
each and every live stream.
It's like Biggie Smalls, right? He's not small.
Hopefully this one,
There you go.
you'll like this one. Monday was a 3-run home run shot.
I watched the Biggie Smalls documentary.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how few years he actually had. Like, you know,
Yeah.
It was basically nothing. Like, he
Yeah.
became famous and just immediately died.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
I guess growing up, I just sort of assumed he had more of a run, you know, as like a famous musician or whatever. Also, he was selling crack way too far in the music game. Like when you're making
You know the song Crack Commandments?
10 crack.
That's crazy.
Never sell no crack where you rest at. Whatever.
Yeah. How does there's some like crazy shit. Like some crazy lines.
Damon
I like
gives
that
us a
part.
flop of
But
Jack 10 deuce,
the guy
couple
was selling
diamonds.
crack way into being a
Heads up
successful
between Cristiano and Jeremy.
Why not?
Well, because people will shoot you.
Turns out he figured it out. He figured out why the fuck not.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Really sad though. Really sad that it happened. You know? Very young.
Who do they say killed him?
I don't think they ever found out. I don't think they ever figured it out, right?
Not sure.
There you see the chip count. What's on the
somebody.
table? Doug has
Eminem
3,900 on the
keeps
table.
insinuating that it was his
That person
producer.
Everybody 2,000 or above.
Like they think like with Tupac, they think like the Tupac Diddy did it or something. Like
Yes.
Hit out for him.
There you see the lodge cam. Lots going on here. Look how comfortable
Good,
it
good.
is.
I understand.
He's too loud.
Oh, this one's like,
Too loud. Face.
Drama
Not all heroes.
Oh, Mike.
on Coatgate. There's drama.
Oh, my goodness.
What was the question? What did I say?
You said how many winter coats?
Winter
does
coats,
Doug own?
right?
Winter coats are.
What is a winter coat to you, Rick?
Winter coat is
What's
here in Austin is any coat.
Oh no, I didn't say Austin.
Wait, how many parkas do you own, Doug? No,
Like-
that's not
like-
the question.
Okay, that was an easy
We
conversation.
like what Laura Lynn's wearing is like a winter coat,
Okay.
correct?
In Austin, I wear all my coats are
Ask somebody
anytime
a
it's
question, like a
cold.
leading question to try and get them
I
to
think we're gonna have to.
give you, like, the short
Oh my
form
God!
answer.
Backpedal.
Just look
Here
them
we
in
go.
the eye
The
and
No,
backpedal.
no, 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 no.
awkward
This is
silence
what
and the eye contact
I think we're
will
gonna have to
force
leave
them
it to the chat.
to elucidate.
All right. Leave it to the chat.
Because here we go. I asked Mr. Polk, sir.
So there's no like.
Rick and I have a
saving
sandwich
yourself
bet,
there.
obviously, on this. I need honest answers only. I said, in your closet right now, currently, how many winter coats do you own? He responds, good question. What exactly is a winter coat? That's what he asked me. Laura Lynn jumps in and says, oh, kind of like what I'm wearing right now. Doug's response, 0.
yeah, remember,
Then he goes,
worse than Dallas.
but I have 3
It's all coming
leather
back.
jackets.
Leather is a winter coat.
Worse than
No, no, no.
Oh,
no,
yes.
No, no, but they're like style.
Sales pitch.
Anything leather. is
So
a
then the
winter coat.
table says, everyone's got diamonds here. The table says we'll just have to call it a push probably. But we'll leave it up to the chat. So the question was, remember what the bet was. How many winter coats do you own? We put the line at 2. Doug says 0. And then he says, well, 3 leather jackets. Does that count? And we said, and then nobody knew. So chat, if it counts that he has over 2 winter jackets and the leather one counts, press 1. If it doesn't count, then it's 2. The chat needs to decide. I don't know how to handle this. It's debatable.
And we'll take the first 25 votes.
No, not the first 25 votes. Let the chat go. Come on. 1 if it counts, 2 if it doesn't. 1 if it counts, 2 if it doesn't. He says 0. He owns 0 winter coats, but he has 3 leather jackets. So it's like a jacket's not a coat. I don't know. I think we got to call it a push.
Getting a few 1s, getting a few 2s. Getting a lot of pushes.
A lot of 2s, and it doesn't count.
Go nice and insulting me again.
If we're gonna pretend to.
Stephen Reisman with a good point says, I've seen leather in the Caribbean.
I don't. Stephen Reisman's comments, of course.
I see a lot of 2s. It's
The
kinda
last time he went against you was when you two were playing one-on-one in the driveway.
I think if we had
You mean tennis. A lot of 2s, Rick. It's kind of like one of your jokes of the nights. Lots of 2s, couple 1s. A lot of 2s, Rick. You agreed to leave it up to the chat. I think you owe me a sandwich. I think you owe me a sandwich. I'm sorry. It's a democracy here at Poker Night at the Lodge.
No.
Got a big hand here brewing here. We've got some ducks. People going set mining. Ace Jack, Ace Queen, Puppy Feet, Ace 8-7 of clubs here. So this hand's going to be interesting as Ryan Kelly only can vote once. I mean, come on down. I'm about to be in timeout, Ryan.
Kind of not our thing.
You heard it here first. Love it.
I just love what Doug's doing at the lodge.
I think I still have. Oh, look at this hand here, Rick. Seti Maggette, set of 2s for Salon Boy, and aces for 3 different opponents with some pretty solid
Love it.
kickers.
Laura
just-
Lynn, the only one who didn't hit anything on this flop.
Yeah. So we're going to have to put Leathergate here, or Jacketgate, to a pause as we go through this hand here. Salon Boy first to act. Just what dreams are made of. Flopping a set with an ace on board. The dreaded wheel is out there. You know how afraid I am of the wheel. I hate the wheel.
Get the camera off E's toes, please. E, please. Don't wear flip-flops to the lodge.
Really getting thoughtful, you know?
Oh, man. I think I just snorted on on stream. First snort ever.
All I'm going to say is, in Texas, winter comes on
You
a
lost.
Thursday.
There's people still.
So
all I see in the chat are choose. You lost.
In Texas, it's different.
Just say you lost.
I will leave it up to the chat.
The
and
chat
I will buy
has
you a
the
sandwich.
chat has spoken.
But
I think I
think
still
you're
owed you
wrong.
one, so we'll call it even. Boston Jimmy's bet paid off even.
Go for it. Good for the game. Ace King go good?
Wow, everybody
We're gonna
folds.
see it in 15
Yeah, I feel
minutes.
like
And Salon Boy Honest tells the table he flopped a set. Amazing that everybody folded there with that ace-high board. Pretty shocking. Thought Salon Boy was going to get some value there.
no, I'd make the way down there for sure.
This is
That's what
might
I
need to
know when I
call
big laydowns. Actually, maybe nowadays more.
Larry David
Just
on
the
this one. Our
Yeah,
boy
one laydown
Larry
in
David.
my life.
Speaking of Larry David, cutoff time 10:30. Have we reached
I would have lost
the
money
number, Rick?
betting, like 5 betting that hand.
We probably did reach
People were
that
doing
number.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's live betting in the hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
4 minutes till joke of the night. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the
Yeah,
rules.
Queen Jack, Queen Seven, yeah. You know what's weird?
We're there, Rick.
At the table, they didn't feel as loud as they did watching. I knew what was going on, but it was like I was
Wow.
was here and we're on this side.
9/11.
Yeah.
We're gonna
And
go
then
Cut
into
off
overtime.
time.
Sounds like they're really
It's
Yeah, they
10:30,
can,
Rick.
yeah,
So
for
it's
sure.
like I feel.
What do you
like
think
it's a little
about
misleading.
double overtime
I mean,
For
they're being
1,000?
loud,
for
but-
1,500?
All
I
right,
didn't
double
feel that way.
overtime. We're already in
If I
over.
had
We'll
more
already
that
give
way,
you
of
overtime
course.
tonight. You want double
1,500 for double overtime, folks. 1,500 to go. You still have 80 minutes to get there. So if you've not hit that like button already, press it now, and we will stream for extra long time
Kinda the
tonight.
same thing, but
Up to
I was
you,
like, dude,
not
how do you
our
fold?
decision.
How do
Up
you
to you.
What does he?
The
what
chat
does he really ever have
rules
there?
everything
I hear you.
around here.
I-
Get the
I've
money.
never played with the band, so I
It's
don't-
up to you.
But it's
Yeah, but you've
Joke
seen
of the
it
night
on-
in
Seems
3
like
minutes.
it
You have a
only
chance
has
to
that.
redeem yourself.
It was a big win.
Do I need to get you some tissues? I think I see a couple tears rolling,
What? For
rolling
what?
down your face for,
for
losing the
losing.
jacket game.
Or
That was
something,
fine.
you like immediately
That's
just like,
fine.
I'm out.
Yeah.
What's fine?
I
Just
just
said
know in
anything else?
Austin,
Oh,
I don't own a parka, and I've lived in Austin for 50 years, and I don't own a parka. So in the wintertime, which comes on a Thursday here in Austin, I normally wear just a light covered jacket. We don't get winter in Austin
could've just
except
started
last
speaking
year when
like-
we had
I think you're confused.
weeks of it.
It would have worked
It wasn't
out better.
about your personal wardrobe. It's not what you wear.
But that's what I call a winter jacket.
Well, the especially weird thing about that hand is
Big
the
slick
button.
here.
So the button can
King
have
Jack
some-
of diamonds, ace jack
So, it's
off.
not-
Right's
it's
been
not
playing
fun.
pretty timid all evening. Lori Lynn's been in tough spots all night.
Also,
Jeremy here driving the action, and we're going
straight
5
up
ways to a flop.
really hard to hit.
8-7-4 Skittles. Vegas Donkey outflops all with a pair of 4s. I think I see Matt. Is Matty J in the chat? Matty J is in the building.
What's the matter, dog? You in Paris? This guy's a gangster? His real name's Clarence.
Now 2 pair for the donkey. Multi-way, so a little bit cautious about the 6 ball, but nobody has it. Fires out a bet and everybody folds, so the donkey will take it down. Donkey's been playing pretty solid tonight, not really getting out of line. Nobody really getting too touched up or making any crazy moves. Some good poker being played tonight on table 11.
Under the lights, and we'll have the joke of the night after this hand.
Great.
A lot of people like that Barbie joke I
So these
told
cards
on
overlap
Monday.
when you do that, right? It's fine.
3
I
people
spoke
came up
to
me
the
today.
old security guard,
Yes.
Just
Yes.
like this will be.
and he was quite stunned that I thought that one was funny.
Yes.
He thought I wasn't gonna like it. I said it was pretty funny. It's better than average.
You know who really liked it was Rosa. Rosa loved it. Pocket deuces for right.
You think? All right, I'll take the 6s.
All right, I'm the deuces for a sandwich.
Rick and I always bet sandwiches if you flop a set for the hand that you choose. If nobody flops a set, it's a push. But I've been dominating Rick for the past couple weeks on sandwich bets, so I think a 6 ball is coming, maybe even in the window, just to add insult to injury.
Down for a bit?
Yeah.
Thought it,
974.
thought it was a 6.
You can send me a joke of the night.
What are you doing here?
Slick Rick at thelodgepokerclub.com. Slick Rick at thelodgepokerclub.com. If I read your joke on the air, I will give you full credit.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I mean,
Right here is going to use his position. Bet 60 here. Try and take it down right now.
for a little bit of change.
And the donkey very, very sticky like that bazooka gum on the bottom of your sneakers. Coming along here with the overs. The donkey likes to battle.
Yellow chip, by the way, is 1,000. Purple chips are 500. Black chips 100. Green chips are 25. There's the king of spades.
The best hand folded there. The pair of sixes got out of the way. The deuce is still in the lead. Spades for both Donkey and Cristiano. And now look at Donkey here. Leading turn, trying to rep
Yep, that's the same in America.
a king or a flush. Has a gutter ball, has the flush draw, but he's trying to rep a made hand here, perhaps have a small type of blocker type bet here on the turn to see a cheap river. And Wright's not going to be able to call this. He's going to lay it down, and Donkey will take it down.
Here we go, folks. Joke of the night. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. A young couple here in Austin recently got married. After the ceremony, they went to their hotel honeymoon suite to consummate the marriage.
She did hers. That's actually a
And the husband quickly took off his pants and said to his wife, "Here, put these on." She looks at him funny and says, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Just put them on." She puts them above her waist and they fall to the floor. She says, "I can't wear your pants." He says, "That's right. I wear the pants in this marriage." She quickly takes off her skirt and says, "Here, put my skirt on." He looks at her kind of funny and puts the skirt up to his knees, can't get him above his knees. And he says, "I can't get into your skirt." She says, "That's how it's going to be until you change your attitude." There's your joke of the night. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules.
I think there's certain genes they look for though, and I think
Skull Mike
Soft.
doesn't like it.
Soft.
I thought it was rather good. I can't always be just on the edge of elimination.
It's soft. It's a 2.
We'll see.
It's a routine ground ball to the third baseman. You're running down the line hard.
Don't influence the chat. Let's see what they come.
Telling
A
you
lot
how
of twos coming in.
I'm just telling you how it is. It's a ground ball to third, and you're out at first. And you don't run very fast.
Of course, Stephen Reisman gives me a 2. Stephen Reisman, don't even vote anymore. I know you're all 2s.
A lot of 2s.
A few 1s. Racer Nerd gives me a 1. Bianca 1.
You're better than that. Especially after you come in so strong on Monday.
I've got some big things planned for 2022.
Your hitting streak is over at 1 in the new year. Go back to the drawing board. King of clubs here on the turn. Multiple clubs out there. 2 pair here for Doug.
Okay, well I think you're gonna get that.
Let's see.
Got there.
Oh! Who knew?
Wow, she asked for a 9 and hit it. Now it's 2 pair versus 2 pair. Doug checks. Lori Lynn might try and bet this, although a jack makes the straight.
Yep.
The flush is out there. They're smiling to each other. It goes check, check, and the 2 pair from Doug is good.
Yeah, I didn't bet.
Alright.
Come on. Would've gotten there.
Damn, where's the pocket?
Where's the spot? Yeah, oh man.
I looked over the screen. I thought this was our hand, and you had 9s on that check raise. And then I realized it wasn't. It was a big relief.
Oh, I see.
Hey, buddy.
I had a set.
I believe you.
Huh.
'Cause now
That
you
joke
said it
needed a
twice,
leather
and
jacket.
I'm
That's
gonna
funny
find
from
out in
Steve.
10 minutes. I had ace.
That's funny.
Black ace.
If you want to hear about 55 other great jokes, go to my Instagram at Slick Rick Lodge. There's about 55 past jokes, a lot of them home runs over the fence. So, you know,
Okay.
Happens way
I
more
think I've
often.
told 140 jokes.
Go in 5 minutes.
Can't all be good, folks. You try to tell
It
140
happens
different
a lot.
jokes.
It's surprising. People really, they do really
DQ with the $99 super chat says,
Yeah,
"Oh,
and then it
Rick,
just comes up and everyone's just like, I gotta be an
you've had days and days to review these jokes. You are better than this," and he gives me all 2s.
Thank you, DQ, for the super chats. As always, we appreciate you.
the stream.
And DQ pretty much won player of the year. The fan vote Everybody loves seeing DQ play. He'll be on stream a lot in the coming month. And anybody else watching here, if you're watching from near or far, follow the scroll on the bottom of your screen or message me directly on Twitter or Instagram at Skull Mike Poker. I'm on both now. I'm the one who sets the lineups for these games, and we are filling seats rapidly. All games in January, February. So if you're interested in playing, let's get in touch and come on down to the lodge and play some poker. 9 of spades here on the turn.
I'd rather turn it off than turn that on.
Then let's do that then.
I would turn. I'm down to turn this off.
Flopped flush, flop straight here for E, and he turns the
There are guys that have not yet watched this game.
gutter straight flush draw. So E all over this board, but nobody else has enough to continue. And E doesn't even want to send those cards into the muck. The hand is so pretty, but he'll just take down 215.
Absolutely.
Our focal point is not here in each other.
Slick Rick, Skull Mike, as always, in the bunker. Poker night at the lodge every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And we're going to have a lot of streams at the end of the month from the 24th through the 30th. We will have a stream each and every night because Brad Owen, Andrew Nemi, Doug Polk will all be at the lodge every day that week. We'll have some fun on each stream. We'll do some tournament streams. We'll do some big, high limit streams, a 100, 200, PLO. We'll have something for everyone.
I don't think that's a very good plan.
Free roll is going to be going on that Tuesday night. The whole entire room might be packed just like it was on Mayhem weekend. And then it all leads into that 500K monthly guaranteed tournament. So if you are a tournament player, not so much into the cash games, you still got to be at the lodge during that week because there's going to be some big money up top. And the final table will be streamed on Sunday with all three gentlemen, Doug, Andrew, and Brad.
Thanks, DQ, for that comment. Ace 3 Queen. Pair of aces for TM, pair of queens for Vegas Donkey.
Yeah, no, hold on.
TM has taken the jacket off. Things starting to heat up on table 11.
Under the lights.
It's kind of subdued under the lights.
Well, you know, a lot of new people to the stream are asking us to be quiet. So we're going to try to accommodate everybody here.
Oh, okay. Should I whisper?
Whisper like a golf tournament. Here comes the river.
No.
10-ball corner pocket.
Unfortunately, no.
TM's going to win this hand as long as he stays in.
Like the West
Little
Lake-
Birdie told me that it was Mr. Nemi's birthday yesterday. So happy birthday, Mr. Nemi. Thank you, Brad, for letting us know. TM playing very well tonight. Usually always does. The man's locked in, giving a stare. Look at that stare. Unlike usual, TM not usually a starer with his opponents. Usually just kind of stoic, looks at the board or his chips. You don't see this from him very often, and he is staring dead on into Vegas Donkey's soul here with the best hand 190. I think that's going to have Donkey fold here.
Yeah, happy birthday to Mr. Nemi. Andrew Nemi's birthday yesterday. What did you get for your birthday? I bought into a poker club.
And
Not too shabby.
there he is in the chat, so welcome. It's nice to see these boys in blue now, too. Got so many moderators here, members of the lodge, keeping things in check in this chat. We take pride in our chat that it's one of the cleanest on the entire internet.
And he kept a good secret. He was at our November 6th party to
Came
end
to
all
the
parties.
party, strolled on in, kept his mouth shut.
Just, you know, was a great guy.
He's a
Had
piece of
fun with
poker
everyone.
player. That's what poker players do. They give nothing away, Rick. At
Knew
least the good
all
ones.
along what was happening. No reads from Mr. Nemi that night on November 6th, the party to end all parties.
5s and
DQ
3s
suite.
here.
All right, sandwich bet.
I'll take the 3s.
I'll be the 5s.
Yeah, no bets, no bet, no bet. I saw there's already a 5 that was folded. It's not.
All
Fair.
right.
It's not fair
All
to
right.
you, sir.
There you go.
Not fair. I don't want to hustle you. my teammate for next Wednesday.
Yes.
9:30 tonight, folks. We've already reached overtime. If you want double overtime, it's 1,500 likes. We
Leighton,
can.
happy birthday to you, Leighton.
The Donkey here 3-bets the craps here. Like the way he's playing as well. In position on right. Right's been playing pretty timid, and the 3 right there. And the open ender for right, so an action flop here. Right with the overpair and the open ender, he's going nowhere. He's going to lead.
And I should know, but I don't.
Going to donk lead into the donkey. And if you're the donkey here, I think you just kind of flat this and probably charge the turn with the stack depth that right has behind. It says he has 1.7 behind, but I don't believe that's accurate. As we see, he only has some reds and greens. He has about, we'll call it 700 behind. So I don't think you want to scare right off here. Donkey thinking over his options, eyeing right stack. I like the flat here and then make moves here on the turn, but he's reaching for raising chips. A little bit of a min click to 250.
Brandon, thank you for that comment.
Not a bad move either. I don't mind the min click here, and right can't go anywhere. Might even just rip it.
Also, I feel like I'll get like really pumped. Yeah, let's do this. Load onto place, it's going, and the next day.
Brandon's new to the stream. Says he doesn't think we should be quiet. Do your thing. This is a fun poker stream.
We do our thing.
Thank you, Brandon. Seti McGetty versus open ender. DQ, $99 super chat. Happy birthday, Andrew. Can't wait to play again at the best card house in the country. Congrats to you, your wife's investment in Rick and Mike. I'm at the lodge. There's a 10 of diamonds. There you go. Thank you, DQ.
So right, we'll check it over, and now it's the all-in moment that we've been waiting for from the donkey. Board getting a little bit more wet. Diamonds, hearts, straight draws out there. Not really worried about the wheel. Confident you have the best hand. It's time to rip it all in. Put max pressure on right, or max pain, as DQ likes to call it. But Vegas donkey going for, looks for a little more value. 350. Nose right was pretty timid on the min click on the flop, so can't fault the 350.
You can't compete at any high level basketball qualified. And so thinking, oh, that'll be great. And you show them, these people have all definitely competed at some level. You know?
Thank you, Kyle.
Insane. Good workout, though.
Yeah, you're a super techie guy.
Yeah, I used to live in Brigantine, just outside Atlantic City, by Borgata, and like there were pickup basketball games that were insanely high level. Like the communities there. But yeah, just get embarrassed.
Stack I should be correct. Looks about right for Vegas donkey.
That are just way better than you, it just sucks. You're just getting, everyone's outrunning you. You're out of breath.
Donkey stack is right.
Doesn't look
Right
like
stack.
right stack is right.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a dead body out there.
Looks like he's got about 600
They
behind.
look at you and you're like, just
He
don't
gets
even
away.
be one of us. Like, it's better if you don't.
Donkey making very few mistakes tonight. We've mentioned it once already. Mr. Polk and Jer. Oh, I'm out there talking about the jacket now.
So
Listen.
when you say winter jacket, the leather jacket.
Let's go with no right now.
So then what is a winter jacket?
Something like this.
Yeah.
Zero.
Zero.
Leather jacket.
I have 3 leather jackets.
Oh, the line was 2. I think we gotta call it a push.
Split it. No, 1.5. 1.5. You're good.
1.5?
Yeah, sounds like 1.5.
What does the table think?
I mean,
The
sounds
line
like
was 2.
sounds like you split it.
For how many jackets? Line was 2?
Line was winter jackets.
What is a winter?
For what?
Like
The
this?
average?
Like like a goose down.
I don't know what that means. Is it a tea coat? Is it a goose?
Winter jacket, right?
Puffy. I have no puffy clothing.
Insulated.
I thought 100% you'd ask me how many tank tops in my closet. I was already thinking, okay, 10, 20, 30.
Should I fix you some sandwiches?
The second row,
He knows where it takes off.
40, no, 45.
So I was I was gonna say, I don't know, 45. Like, that's so fucked up.
Not really tank tops, but they're more like cutoffs, right?
The chat decided, Rick. You already lost that bet.
I agree.
I didn't lie to you. See?
I'm thinking a guy like Doug who has everything would have more winter jackets.
Yeah, I thought he would have about 45 tank tops, and the guy who has 45 tank tops has 0 jackets.
Yeah.
Laser reads.
They're related.
The man just lived in Vegas for 10 plus years. You think he's got some Patagonia marshmallow jackets? The answer is no. Come on, pay attention.
I'm just lost with the winter jacket versus a jacket.
Well, so is the table, so is everybody. But we got to the bottom of it. The straddle's on here. The
Double
straddle
strap,
from TM.
$20.
He's like, oh yeah.
It's really single straddle. I mean, the 2-5-10's on all night, so it's normal. Aces for Jeremy. He's been rather quiet all night. Big smile on his face. Wakes up with the bullets. Makes it 75 to go, and that's, might just seem like he's attacking the straddle, but no, he actually has the goods.
Hello, Joe Volpe. How are you?
And E is in trouble with an ace-jack of diamonds.
All my clothes are like summer clothes.
We will have launch tank tops for sure. Now that Doug is
absolutely
part of the ownership group.
I
Look
need
for
some.
launch tank tops.
I need to hit the gym too. I am scrawny.
Philippines doesn't get cold.
No, the whole is.
I need to get ripped for the wedding, Maybe we should hit the gym, Rick. Ace, and ace-jack for E. He's going to need some diamonds, and he does catch 2 diamonds with the over, so we're going to have a big one here. This is Captain Skull speaking. Your captain, buckle up. Turbulence in the air. Goes check, check. And now it's the nuts for E. Jeremy still with a big smile on his face. E not slow playing anymore. Fires in 75. And how's Jeremy going to play this? Pretty slow and pretty timid. Pot control, the board a little bit dangerous now. He's never folding to whatever E bets, but don't see the raise coming at all from Jeremy. So whatever E bets, maybe like checks it. Sneaky, very sneaky. I like the check here from E. Very, very sneaky. Didn't think it was coming, actually, after he leads turn. Jeremy a little bit more serious now. Going to go for some river value. Value own himself.
Well, that's kind of mean.
Oh, that's what happened, right?
280.
Goes for 280, just what the doctor ordered for Mr. E. And what will he make this now?
Like most places in the world.
I like something like 800.
Germany and stuff, right? So US bases? I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, I know they're there, but I don't know if they're. If they're there, I'm sure there's people in there.
How does 800
Bro,
feel?
you're so knowledgeable. Can you teach me about the world?
E plays his hand pretty perfectly here, getting the max value that he was craving.
At least I did the right
Thinking
thing.
about a
You
bet
did the other way.
size, and what will he make it?
No, I was born in.
He hits a lot of nut flushes, let me tell you.
Well, actually, I was supposed to be born on base, but
Let's go 725.
925.
925.
German hospital. So yeah, that's dual citizenship option.
Jeremy confused, did not expect this. The line is pretty strange.
There he was right there.
Damn.
Jeremy, a smart man in his own right, he knows something's up. Like, what would E be doing this with?
Alright.
Some random 2 pair, a flush,
They like full of like.
6-7, gets there after being, open-ended on the flop.
I'm like, where did you get Swiss from?
It could be anything.
So you just picked
Jeremy
Swiss.
on stream perhaps doesn't want to be punked, but he makes the call there. So max value from E. Well played, sir.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
One of the hands of the night right there.
Take some of that $2,200 pot and buy a pair of shoes with that, E. Get rid of those flip-flops.
What, like your Skechers? You're wearing New Balance tonight.
I'm wearing New
What
Balance tonight.
What happened to your Skechers? Did they have too many holes in them?
No, they're at home. Living the dream.
You can't make fun of a man's flip-flops when you wear these hideous Skechers in here on a weekly basis.
Skechers are the comfort shoe.
I'm not ripping on the entire company or brand, but the specific pair that you have, not a good look.
Wow.
Not a good look.
Wow, Skull
Look,
Mike.
I mean, look what I got on right now.
What is that? You got a little hole in the bottom? What kind
Those
of
are
shoes are that?
those are fresh Jordans.
I don't even know.
The Zion Bayou boys. Look it up.
Dude, this game's so easy when you
Look
just
it up. We're,
Goodness.
Hating really? Wow.
I'm already
Now
mad
I'm
at those.
insulted. You might owe me that sandwich after all. Ripping on my shoes.
You're the one ripping on my. I could care less.
I got some fresh shoes, Rick.
TM
like,
with
all right, I need
the
to get
straddle.
money from him.
35 is the
Give me money.
raise
That's the
from
game.
Cristiano.
I never thought of it like that.
2.8 in
I
the
recommend
chat.
just having
Double
it.
overtime line set at 1,500, folks. If you want this game to continue, match the stack format. Mr. Polk involved. E, Salon Boy, TM. Some of your favorites. Smash that like button. And if you are new to the channel, subscribe. Join us every Monday, Wednesday, and
I
Saturday.
definitely check raise 2 rivers out of 2 rivers so far.
Currently sitting at 875 likes. We're about halfway, and we still have an hour to get there.
Yeah,
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that. It's a 10:30
I
cutoff.
thought that board paired.
No,
It wasn't really six, I think.
yeah.
It was straight.
It's just one board.
If this is your first time in the chat, let us know where you're watching from.
It sounds bad.
New people only. I want to see how far we're reaching out. Don't be afraid.
Is this a short
Tell
deck?
the truth, of course.
I literally don't remember. I was like, something's mixed up, but I don't remember what. It's like 3 of a kind beats a straight or something.
Flushes
Or flushes beat. That's what it is. Yeah, flushes beat.
I think both, actually.
Laura Lynn calls 35. E folds. TM with pocket fives.
We played
Says
back
I'll
here
come
one
along
time,
and
no
set
shit,
mine.
and like I saw the nest thing light up and it said 77, and I was like, you gotta be
California, New York, we
We're
got
like all
Boston,
like,
Alabama,
here's what turn the air on. They're like, oh, Arizona.
Arizona. We're pretty much hitting every state. Shout out to Montana.
77 on that nest. I'm like,
There's a SETI Magetti for TM. Just smashes that flop.
Oh, we should have had a sandwich bet on that.
Well,
man.
all
We
the
missed
tens
it.
were out. I was
Missed
about to tell you.
Such a nice guy.
See, that's the kind of
What
guy.
a guy.
I don't even make the suggestion when I see all the tens were out.
Well, that's what I did too last time. Goes both ways. Top pair
TM
here
is
for
going to raise here,
Lord-
won't you think? Makes it 2
Yeah.
1/4.
Yes, sir. Laura Lynn just running into it all night. She's flopping decent. And every hand she's involved in, she has a tough decision to make. It's
Worked out the same way.
really rough night for her
so
in the
weird
8
playing
seed.
this after playing all those 1-2 games for like a week.
Peru in the building. First time I think we've seen Peru.
Panama.
Germany, of course, always big in Canada and Australia. Like to see more people from the Philippines in there tonight. That's where Laura Lynn's from.
You're asking why the 2-5 doesn't run. It's because the 1-3 structure got changed to be.
They're the same game.
Great to see everybody from around the world. Nashville.
She makes the call, and
And some
Jack's
people don't
still
like
a
Philip
top
Hump, so
pair
it's
here.
very hard to drag the 1-3 players.
She knows, perhaps from TM, who's been on stream a lot, how he likes to get active sometimes. Could be doing this with hearts, perhaps.
Oh, no.
He's still going to apply a lot of pressure on our visitor. Makes it 365. Nice size bet from TM.
So they tried when they first moved. They made the 1-3 have a 600 cap.
Yes.
But they didn't
Right.
stick to it, right? When people started complaining. they said,
Exactly.
okay,
So
it's
everyone
matched.
was like, we don't like this, and they were like, okay, well we'll just take it off again. And then they made a match stack again.
Sweden
Actually,
in the
they ran
house?
both for a few weeks,
They
which is
had
kind
them
of
in
weird.
tandem, which was not good at all.
Maybe I'm wrong here and people disagree, but
Finland?
I think match the stack is a pretty good system.
It is a good system, but you're not going to get a 2-5 and a 1-3 when both structures are matched to stack.
There you go.
One of them
Laura
has-
Lynn 365 to call with her top pair.
Okay.
On the big blind.
I mean, it's,
Okay,
it's point proven by what.
She cannot win this hand.
It's the same game because the blinds clearly don't fucking matter in this state. But like, because if it's a match of stack game, everyone's just like, yeah,
I
whatever.
love where we're at with Texas.
Texas.
It's
Texas
a
poker.
great place. I mean, the lines, like, what do those matter?
They don't. Like,
Laura Lynn does not look like she wants to
and
fold
played over
here.
the
Oh,
first big
now
game.
hand over the
Yeah,
cards.
basically, what's happened is that like you had a split
What is
of the
TM
1-3
doing this
players
with?
where, like,
Maybe
some of
a
them wanted to play
queen
PLO
jack.
much and some didn't. But the
It's a
problem
tricky
is now
spot
it's,
here
like
at this
6 of
stack
one and
depth.
7 of the other. And so you
You
get
call
two
here,
straight
you're
every
pretty
game,
much
and then
committed
they're
on the
trying to,
river.
like, start another 1-3.
Pot size
The 1-3
jam.
must-move game, which is weird.
Slovenia. That's the
Some
first
people don't wanna
Slovenia.
be on a must-move system, so they just
Shout
don't
out
play
to
the
Luka
game.
Doncic.
And they just play 1-2 instead. And so the 1-3 games started dying. We used to have like 4 every day. And then like once all this happened,
Yes, we got a lot of fans from Australia.
the must-move system really messed up.
Laura Lynn just
Yeah, I don't like that.
contemplating, and she'll fold.
She
Good
lays it
fold.
down.
I mean, the biggest game should be.
She really hasn't put a lot of money in when she's behind all night, and she has a good piece. Plenty of players would go broke multiple times,
Right.
but she plays a lot of poker, and she recognizes these tough spots, and I'm pretty impressed with her play tonight.
Brian asks, what are those pager things in between some of the players?
Those are microphones.
Those are microphones, the table mics. We've placed them strategically at the table, and we've been asked for a long time to have mics on the table, so we figured out a way to do it. TM up 1,400 for the night. Laura Lynn throwing the party down 1,500, right? And Jeremy right behind her at 1,400 and 1,300 respectfully. Doug is winning 620 in seat 7.
Play shallower.
Right, and play with other players that maybe aren't in your 1-3 game.
Slicky Ricardo's in the chat.
They're so similar.
Here from sunny Puerto Rico. Slicky Ricardo lives in Brazil, so maybe Slicky Ricardo's on vacation.
Slicky Ricardo.
Nice.
Once told us that they're going to create a show in Brazil modeled after our show. So Slicky Ricardo.
TM Big Slick here, small blinds, going to make it a little bit more expensive to go. Wants to try and isolate, not go multi-way here, out of position, hopefully go heads up. Jeremy with threes, he's stuck a little bit after calling off E's bet, but he lays it down. Tough spot here for right at this stack depth.
It was weird.
In position, though, might like to go set mining with a pair of eights.
1, 2, and match the stack, but there's just, I don't know, it's Texas, man. That's like kind of what they want.
Maybe the current system's okay.
Percentage is a little off here. I'm not quite sure what's going on. He lays it down, everybody lays it down, and TM will just take down all the dead money.
Match the stack effects, like 1, 2 pairs when we move up. I wonder if like 1, 3 could be like 1, 3,000 cat, and then 2, 5 could just be 100 cat.
A lot of fans of Laura Lynn in the chat. She played on our stream several months ago. Had a good time. And she's back. She's welcome anytime. Great player.
Seabass 12, Seabass 1221. Doug, Brad, and Andrew will all be here at the end of the month on a Monday stream. It will likely be a 5-10 stream. So mark your calendars for the last week in January. Like we've mentioned earlier, we're going to be streaming all week. And all of those fine gentlemen will be involved, if not all together or one or the other or rotating. So you're going to want to be a subscriber and tune into this channel.
So the one that played in Hollywood was a 2-5 no cap. That's what it was.
Win, yeah.
Yeah, see, I know.
I always play there, so yeah.
Yeah, take a spot.
Yeah.
So what were you saying you normally play?
The one that's 2-5 was at Planet Hollywood, and they ran 2-5 at Planet Hollywood. It was no cap. But they shut the game down.
Doug calls with his king 7. 2 players with queen jack.
Yeah, Bellagio was 500, Venetian was 1,000, Win was 1,500.
7 deuce 4.
That, so that's why it was popular.
Rainbow. Pair of 7s for Doug. Top pair, good kicker.
I actually spent about 6 months of my life playing 2-5 around Vegas before I ran up on 15. Real? Yeah.
Condolences, man.
I don't even know if I really won. I was too fucking spewing.
You don't have detailed financial records for
Doug, top pair, 115. Going to take it down.
I have a net worth sheet so I can see what my net worth was by day.
Uh-oh. Trips now.
We got a caller there. I didn't see TM making the call.
For Doug.
TM. Doug now trapping sneaky from Doug. Checks again, and TM not going to go for it. TM just wants to float there with the queen jack in position. I thought he might try and take a stab at it there, but he just smartly waves the white flag.
Brandon asks, how can you get on the table with Brad, Andrew, and Polk? They will be here monthly, folks. So it's not just a one-time shot at the end of this month. Will all 3 be here? But Doug's going to be here weekly, playing in his a weekly game. You can always see Doug. And Andrew and Brad will be here, what I have been told, at least once a month in 2022 here at the Lodge.
Yeah, we're going to have the meetup game on the Tuesday, the last Tuesday in January, where all those gentlemen will be hopping around the table playing on multiple different tables. So if you want to play with them, you have a really good chance of doing so. You just need to be here at the Lodge at the end of January. So make your trips. Go visit the lodgepokerclub.com. There's plenty of hotels there with discounted rates. E wakes up with aces here. He took down the aces earlier, now wakes up with the aces of his own. So he's locked in tonight, has a 3.6K stack, playing very wise.
Got a message from my brother. Congrats to the Lodge on the big news. 3 of the most entertaining poker ambassadors around, making a great room even better. You guys are on fire. Thank you, John.
The food's like bottom of this shit that matters.
David, this is a private game. There is no waiting list when the stream is going. But once the stream ends, everybody is welcome, if the game is still going, to hop in on the action.
No players with diamonds out there, so E with the aces.
Coming in as someone that's not had to deal
Gonna
with
bet
all the
45
other
and
I'm like, oh, I can think about stuff like the sync problem or like victory
Don't get anybody to call, and he'll take that one down.
To think about like getting games going and stuff.
Yeah. Think problem's good.
I don't like coming in here and being like, you know what, guys, we have to have a discussion about vegetarian options. And we're like, God damn it, really?
Yeah, we anticipate Brad, Andrew,
We got to get on this wall.
Brad and Andrew to be down here a lot. They both obviously live in Vegas.
Sometimes I just wonder, like,
Don't think there is any immediate plans to move to Austin. They may get a little, may make sense for them to get a little apartment that every time they come into town, they can head over there. But they'll be here a lot, and of course Doug is going to be here a lot during the week. He's going to have his own little game and then play on the stream a lot. So you'll see a lot of Doug Polk here at the Lodge.
Tarek, we have a soundboard. Come on. You know we still have the soundboard. We're never going to get rid of that.
I'm vegetarian. I still have no desire to go.
Come on, Derek.
I don't know like what those deals are for.
Come on, bullshitter,
I don't really understand. Like, I guess if it's like
Doug with Big Slick.
you are with people that go.
Going to raise it on up to 200.
Like, that's
Yeah,
cool.
Hey,
TM's,
we're dragging you to KFC. Well,
TM's going to come along rather quickly
I got
here.
the impossible chicken there. Yeah. Thank God.
Has
for that.
position on Doug again.
all right, let's go.
All right,
Jeremy
yeah,
pair of fives getting a decent price to set mine. If he banks a 5, he's going to get paid here. So going 3 ways to a flop.
Like it has so much sodium. Like it's not.
Oh yeah, I didn't think
Comes
that-
the flop.
It's gotta be a
6,
shitload
6,
of
7.
sodium, that's for sure. Otherwise, it just wouldn't taste.
Good
like
flop for pocket fives.
Yeah,
Not
fives.
too shabby.
5's in the lead, but he has 2 skilled players behind him.
Beyond meat, no seasoning whatsoever. I wanted to know what it tasted like. And I was just like,
TM much rather prefer a heart on this board to continue, but he likes to float, but still has to worry about Jeremy to act.
not quite cardboard, but like.
But in position on both of these gentlemen here. 225, no fault in waving the white flag here.
And yeah, I mean, like if you're the guy that they're trying to hook and you're just like, this is awful.
I'm not sure who it is.
Thank you all to all of our moderators tonight for doing great work as we have 2,800 people in the live chat. It's a lot more difficult.
TM reaching for a stack.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, is this healthy? You're like, not really actually.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
But it has like more sugar.
And Jeremy's going to go bye-bye, and Doug just with ace-king in a very tough spot. This could get through. Is a rather large raise from TM.
Doug folds.
He's going to fold it. Will TM show it? He will not.
He will not show it. A nice play from
He
TM.
likes that one. Not afraid. Doug interested. Look at him smiling.
Had it.
I did it.
Close.
Jack Queen Hearts.
Jack Queen of Hearts. Holy shit, that's a bold one. Is that a flush draw? Backdoor. Yeah, that's a TN flush draw.
Texas fuck.
Dude, TN is the man.
Are you one of those guys who lies about what you had on the stream?
He is not lying.
TM, a man of few words, but tells the truth there. And the whole table a little bit confused, but they respect the play. That's why TM, a runner-up in Player of the Year, fan vote. He's been on plenty of streams. He's a good dude and a good poker player, not afraid to make moves as he's up on the top of the charts, 1.9. With moves like that, not afraid of Mr. Polk. Well played, Mr. TM.
Did I already tell you my TN story? I feel like I did.
You only have one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll show you at some point. Yeah, he plays like, I don't know, 60 hours a week. Is that reasonable guess? 70? I mean, yeah. He'll play whatever. He hasn't been playing 1-3 or 2-5 because he doesn't want to be on a Muslim team. I'm like, man, do you guys understand how much fun
I sat down at 1-2 in the morning, waiting for a game. He got me for 1,400
in a 1-2 game.
In a 1-2
Yeah,
game,
that sounds about right.
just like reload, can't win a pot. I go to lunch.
Yeah.
I come back. Yeah. He's $100 in front.
Thank you, Bianca. 963.
He does it every day. Every day.
That's funny.
If his lady doesn't come pull him from the table, oh yeah, she's Cindy. She's Cindy. Yeah. Hey, I was like,
Talking about TN.
She seems so
Not
funny.
TM, but TN. You know TN.
Right.
Straight draw, flush draw.
Yeah.
963 Skittles. Both players with high cards, and Wright will take it down.
If you want to know something else, I think could be improved.
Almost at 3K in the live chat, folks. Continue smashing that like button. Need 1,500 likes for double OT. We are within reach. Still have 40 minutes to do so. This game is getting good as the night goes on. I hope you all are enjoying the content, the free content. So just be satisfied that we're not paying any money. We're watching this, we're enjoying the game, we're having a good time with 3,000 other people.
Who knows how long? Especially when like the person running is like super busy. And
if the runners are busy or the desk is busy, it can get kind of backed up. Yeah.
Slicky Ricardo, yes, he does pay the hourly fee because I was right behind him yesterday when he was leaving the club. He paid his fee just like everyone else.
Steven Reisman with If You're Watching, You're Liking. I don't know if did he pay Racer Nerd a royalty?
Yeah, that's Racer Nerd's line. But that's good. I like it. Steven Reisman in blue with the wrench.
He's put in work tonight.
He is. I knew he'd be a good moderator. He just needs to give me a freaking break on the jokes.
You got to deliver.
You two are like, you're lockstep in everything you do. Father, son.
Stuff like makes games smoother is definitely worth.
Noted, Mark. Might be watching for one of the first times here. We do it a little bit differently, but Rick and I will tone it down from time to time.
Yeah, I mean that would help. It probably would help.
If you keep the current like cards and whatever, then like there's some times of the day where I'm just like I genuinely feel bad for Q, or like if there's one girl running around like and they're just like standing in line with 7 buy-ins, like, and they have to wait for the line to go through. Yeah, I do. I have to. I'm like, here, just take.
Jack 4-6, 2 spades, spade draw for Doug. Don't know what Laura Lynn
I'll just
has.
buy a bunch of chips and just like. Just taking a break. Yeah, I know. So I was like, I'm coming in, guys. Like, all right, I'll see you later.
Never mind.
Cool, it's coming in. Take it in. Yeah, let's go. We're in need of a spicy one.
Hourly for cash, Andrew, is $10 an hour. You have to become a member, either pay a daily, monthly, or annual membership. Once you're a member, you can play on any of the cash tables for $10 an hour. It's as you leave the club, you just tell them I'm leaving, and they'll tell you how much you owe, and you pay right before you leave the club. That's how it works here at the Lodge Mahal.
Yes, check.
And although we are in Round Rock, Texas, anybody who lives in the area, it's Austin. Say you're from Austin, Texas, it could be anywhere in the suburbs, Cedar Park, Round Rock, Pflugerville.
Either air or nuts today.
It's generally considered the Austin area. That's why we say Austin sometimes instead of Round Rock.
What biddy? That's funny. Luckily, I made $60 or $70.
Right will take down the pot. As Doug missed the flush draw.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
18 years or older, you can be a member of the lodge. Tournaments are a little different. We do not charge by the hour for tournaments. You pay a door fee, which is different for every tournament, and then the entry fee, and you're in. You play as long as you want. On the rebuys of tournaments, you currently don't have to pay the door fee again. Chip values, 1,000. The yellow chips are 1,000. The plum colored chips or purple chips are 500. Black chips are 100. Green chips are 25. Red chips are $5. Blue chips are $1. As we wave goodbye to Damon the Tatted One, the hot dog eating wonder.
$1,000 chip, and I thought I was gonna like shit my pants from this. Like, I had no business having it. It's like in a 1-3 game.
Look how comfortable you've gotten in a week.
Nice. All right.
Sorry.
You just had to
Why?
get.
You did make the nut fly.
I mean,
Yeah, right. I will.
he stacked you, and you're like, I'm opening the clip. I'm firing it up.
We do not sell alcohol. We do have food, a little vendor, caterer who comes in and makes different dishes each day you can buy, little snacks. But there is no alcohol sold here. We offer free soft drinks, many different flavors of soda. We have water, coffee, all for free. But if you want to bring alcohol, we've got plenty of refrigerators around the room that you can put your beer in. So bring whatever you want.
I'm gonna try and solve that.
We're probably both gonna. Yeah, you did.
After this hand, I'm gonna go talk to you.
There's a a nail or something smoking out here, and it's like I keep forgetting.
Salon boy, Doug. With nada, really. Does he have heart here? Let's see what Doug wants to do. Salon boy checks, but he's going nowhere. A little bit worried about the spades, but he'll still come along.
Yeah, or like tape or something.
Just tape. Tape.
Doug going for it here. Let's see what he
I was
goes
just gonna
with.
grab a styrofoam cup and just
350.
like break a piece.
That's not enough to push away Salon boy. So imagine Salon boy just flats. And then we'll see what happens on the river. Doug drawing dead.
There's like a sharp thing sticking out of the bottom of the table.
Yeah, if there's like
DQ's wife with a $49 super chat. So excited to watch my husband play under the lights twice next week. Great stream tonight. Mike and Rick. DQ's wife.
New account, new account.
We met the lovely wife of DQ
A little
at his birthday party.
Not quite sure if it's actually DQ's wife.
I'm just going to believe it.
We'll allow it. Salon boy checks again here. Only way really Doug could probably win that pot if another spade peeled in and he really went large, but Doug's not betting turn to shut down river, I'd imagine. 1.5 in the middle. All in. All in here, Doug, with Jack high, Rick. Salon boy hates it, but I don't think he's folding.
I don't think he's folding.
I don't think he's folding either, so Doug's going to be in trouble on this one. Although, you see the pain on his face. What do you think, chat? 1 for a call, 2 for a fold. 1 for a call, 2 for a fold. I'll get us started here with 1.
Wow, these are actually really annoying to wear.
Yep.
Look at these glasses.
They're only. I tried to wear them and I was like, nope, Greg. I'll put them when I'm all in, but that's it, buddy. I can't do anything else.
Greg goes all in here. Don't know how much he's pushing P&E, but it's got to be something.
Yeah, I played the series a couple of years.
Chat sees most of the chat thinks he's calling here. Well, it's pretty mixed. 1s, 2s, 1s, 2s. A lot more 1s than the joke of the night. That's for sure.
My God, give it up. Give me a break. Can't always hit home runs.
I just speak the truth.
My God. Salon Boy zipper.
Dude, I was just like,
Low. Makes the
Very
call.
low. Makes the call.
Call is good there. He was struggling with that decision. Makes the call and a full
you and the Jack 10.
double.
I know. I have a problem.
Let's
All
listen.
right.
It's the we can bring Greg for that one. Sick.
Didn't think Salon Boy would make that call. I mean, make that fold. Thought he was going to call for sure. Almost got through. Doug's going to be buying in for a little bit more. He's having a rough night, or as we like to say, throwing the party tonight.
I feel like if you focus on something close, maybe seeing your cards would not be good.
And if you are Salon
That's
Boy,
basically how the man plays anyway.
That's my favorite soundbite.
don't lie to people. It's really not your favorite soundbite.
It is. I love that. I love yabbing that.
You like this one.
Okay. So
Boy,
double them up.
that escalated quickly.
Okay.
I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
On
You got me. That is my favorite one.
Laser reads.
Laser reads. Doug adds 3 banana chips to his stack. But that's 3,000, folks. Each of those chips, yellow chips, 1,000.
Yeah, Greg gave it to me when he came in town and did the TCH stream. This guy's YouTube channel, Greg Goes On. He's funny.
There's your chip count. Salon Boy, 4,700. Doug had 4,300.
He's a trip.
Right at the bottom has 885. Everybody else
Super nice.
between 1 and
your hand's
3,000.
actually a pretty good bluff catcher because you don't block a lot of
Lodges that happen in place here on a Wednesday night. I think the PLO tournament is going on right now.
Yeah. Just gotta split your cards.
Always fun. 2 tournaments at minimum each and every day.
Raise to 35. Fold.
Raised to 35 from Cristiano with 8-10 suited.
You know, you should take some poker money and buy jeans not
Fair.
I already bought like 3 pairs of jeans.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
Right? All these young kids. I used to have some with like holes, but it was like from being a fucking degenerate kid and just like falling everywhere. And
They weren't designer.
no, decidedly not. They were $25 at Walmart or whatever. I walked on the back of them so long because they didn't have my size.
3 players
That
should
was like
flop.
the style.
994, a couple of hearts.
I don't know
Heart
why
draw
that
for
was the style. I
Cristiano.
was like, this looks dirty, but all right.
2 pair for Salon Boy. Salon Boy still organizing his chips from the huge pot he just won from Doug Polk.
I have no opinion.
1.1 likes. Need 1.5 for double OT.
There's the hearts. Hearts get there
Just when the hands
for Cristiano.
in progress. Then I have all sorts of opinions. I still don't ever
Pair
listen
for
to
Salon Boy.
Looking for one of the 9s or one of the 4s. 150 is the bet.
That's an upgrade.
Folds. Salon Boy.
You're welcome.
It's pretty better.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I actually really
Much better
like
than
those ones.
getting told.
What's up, Daniel?
Like every time I cross my leg.
Thank you to all of the regulars in the chat, and of course the new people tuning in, perhaps for the first time.
Waivers, you can't play us, but,
You get cut?
Feel for you.
He's trying to protect his room.
Yeah, man, it's right. Yeah. He'll throw it out there.
We got 3 tetanus shots out here.
No, it's alright.
We may have to add a camera in the bunker when the
I like that.
trio does their commentating. Brad, Andrew, and Doug. We don't have a bunker cam right now because you sure as hell don't want to see
You.
Slick and Skull.
Come on.
You're going to see them on Wednesday whether they like it or not. We'll be stream
ready for the big leagues.
Team sandwich.
team sandwich. We should
I
get,
think that's got to be our name.
I want people to bring signs. I want it to be a
Signs.
like fans in the audience with signs.
Calm down.
Go Slick, go Skull.
All right, I'll take the 7s. You take the 3s.
All right.
This is already a 5 out there. Okay.
Nobody wins a sandwich.
Just focus on the play, Rick. I want you to focus on
What,
the
on
play.
Wednesday?
Yeah, on Wednesday. Even though Cristiano here flops a set, even though Lori Lynn has a 5 and the spade draw. So case 5 on this flop. And the story continues all night long. Lori Lynn flops a very good piece of this board, but she's in trouble to the set of 5s. Going to need assistance. And TM hasn't made any mistakes yet tonight. Thought about calling, but wisely folds out of position against a bet and a 3-bet there.
We're getting a lot of pointers from the chat on what we're doing wrong. Love it.
They'll grow. They'll grow. We'll grow on them.
I see what you did.
That's okay. Big raise from Cristiano here.
But check it.
Laura Lynn with the flush draw.
And it just comes down to here if she wants to gamble or not. She knows after this bet from Cristiano that she's in trouble. But she's got a good enough piece of this board where if she wants to get it in, we won't falter.
There he is. 47 players left going off back there. I love it. I love it.
John Lapita, thanks for that. Good luck in your new job in Maryland.
Deja vu all over again here on the flop.
She's been put in a lot of tough spots tonight. DQ's girlfriend with a $49 super chat. Well, I can't wait to watch your husband play next week, too. Twice, you say?
It's funny.
Today, Junior?
Can go a number of different ways here and be fine with all of them. Cristiano's been pretty snug. Hasn't gotten out of line. Laura Lynn stuck. Can't get unstuck unless you put more chips into the pot, ahead or behind. In this case, a 3-to-1 dog. And after she smiles like that, you're pretty much giving up. Oh, and she goes for it. All in, she's gonna go. And cards are gonna be on their back. Let's see if they run it once or twice. Rooting for one time, but it's their money. The max you can run it is 2 times on stream. Cards are going to be on their backs. Selfishly rooting for Lori Lynn on this one.
You can always go runner straight flush again, huh?
Looking for a non-board pairing spade. It's over.
Yeah, that's boat. And I think they run it one time, right? 5's full.
Boat City. Yep.
Back and forth.
Yeah, rough turn card.
DQ with the $99 super chat saying, uh-oh. So who knows? DQ's wife and girlfriend both chiming in. Do not know what is going on here.
Interesting. Very, very interesting we got going on.
Thank you, whoever's doing it.
I wonder if we're going to see DQ's mistress. Rumor has it an account is being created at this very second. take a look at our winnings. Salon Boy up at the top of the charts after calling off Mr. Polk's bluff, throwing the party down at the bottom, 2.1. TM playing sound, 1.8. E, no mistakes either. Cristiano just won that big one. Vegas Donkey, so lots of winners tonight. We don't see Lori Lynn on that list because she's just been felted, but she's down there at the bottom, but she is reloading, not afraid to play with the big boys.
If you like what you're seeing, even if you don't, if you just want to see some great action from time to time, we'd ask that you subscribe. We hit it out of the ballpark in the last 48 hours. I think we've added over 6,000 new subscribers in 48 hours. Not too shabby. We realize that is the Andrew Brad Doug effect, no doubt. But we had a good base to start. Had about 19,200 before the announcement was made. So if you like it, please subscribe. We'd appreciate it. Promise that Mike and I will bring the energy every night. And who knows? We'll have some fun along the way. Thank you.
I lost to the street last week. I almost folded. Yeah, luckily it was like in a 1-2 game or something, so I only lost like $150. So like I almost folded the river, legitimately. I was like, I even said out loud, I was like, I really want to fold. I really want to fold. And then I just called and then just like waited and just like held my hand over the mic.
We do live streams at least 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. But the end of the month this month, the 24th through the 30th, you will see a live stream every night because Brad, Andrew, and Doug will all be at the lodge that whole week. So we're going to really showcase each one of them through various streams, a couple of tournament streams, a PLO stream, a 100, 200 stream, you name it. We're going to have a stream for you that week. That's the 24th through the 30th. And don't forget, next week, a week from tonight, Norman Chad and Lon McCarron are going to just waltz through the front doors here and play on the live stream with Skull Mike and I being one team, Team Sandwich. Against, I guess
it's official.
Norman Chad and Lon McCarron will be Team WSOP.
We'll let them pick their own name. They've earned it.
They can do whatever the hell they want.
They might just be Team Brisket.
Yeah, that's what Norman Chad said. All I want is I want my brisket. So mixing it up, Pitmaster General is going to make a couple briskets.
Nice to see Notorious TJ going to be here. He's always tons of fun and very positive.
He'll be drinking.
TM and Scotland are going to be a squad there. That's going to be dangerous.
We've got some tremendous personality.
Sharon and Cheryl.
Unbelievable.
Sharon's been taking notes for the past year, so watch out for her, the Yoda.
Vegas tourist gets owned in Texas, right?
Doug and E here, both with trash. E outflops Doug here with a pair. Takes it down, no action.
Tom, welcome.
I was pretty much dead.
Says he's new here. This is a pretty cool idea. Makes me want to come down and check it out. Zaddy McNutt with the $5 super chat. Is everyone vaxxed at the table? If not, where are the masks? Yeah, we let people decide what they want to do. You can wear a mask if you want it.
And like shows me and just like it's a pair.
No biggie.
And they're just like that. He's like,
on to the next hand.
Like, oh.
Yep, I see T-Rex. Thanks for that information. Folks, if you're looking on information on this game, follow the scroll on the bottom of the screen or contact me on Twitter or Instagram at SkullMikePoker. Those are the best ways to reach me, and we can talk about the schedule. And see you here on table 11.
Under the lights.
You want to play this hand?
She did.
That's how you do it. Double
And
overtime.
Marlon just being a very good team player. We said no phones at the table, and she is literally, she walked away from the table to use her phone.
It's called following the rules.
Following the instructions.
And she gets rewarded with a decent hand. Let's see her hold up one time. Let's see her get paid here. But to her credit, she's losing, and she still has a sweet smile on her face, having a good time here in Round Rock. That's the way it's supposed to be. But TM here 3-bets her with ace-jack of spades, can't fault him. Interesting to see that Jeremy had an ace-jack, and now Doug has the same hand, king-queen, so a lot of cards already in the muck. Doug might want to put in a 4-bet here. He's got that look in his eye, but he shakes his head and he's going to lay it down. Rough night for him.
No, Wes. I have no idea when CC's Pizza closes. I've never been in that place. Here's a flop, 10-6-5, Skittles.
Check. 100. You know, cool.
GM just tosses out a black chip, 100. Laura Lynn.
Field or court or whatever advantage. Any two teams, any sport.
Calls.
Basketball, Jazz, and Nuggets. Huh. It's a combination of basketball has the biggest
Three
home
of
court advantage,
diamonds.
and also I think the
Tray of
elevation
diamonds.
In both locations makes it way worse.
Ooh, yeah, that's true.
There's other theories, but those are the main 260.
I mean, yeah, I remember there was like a long stretch where like the Patriots advantage. I mean, obviously like Tom Brady or whatever, but like.
Well, that was because they were cheating.
Sure, but it was still just like ridiculous. Like people would just talk about it in interviews, like, dude, it's rough. You just go out there, you're like in Denver too. There's like, dude, like, just like that's rough, man. And those guys are like ridiculous athletes.
Yeah.
And, like it's still troublesome. Like you get bats on the sideline and shit.
Well, I heard like some theories.
Double
that
straddle,
the
$20
basketball
put on by
court
Salon Boy.
has like
Next
the
hand
little-
underway.
It probably used to. It used to have like little.
DQ's mistress with the $49 super chat. For the record, I'm only with DQ because Slick Rick dunked me after he got his new Bronco.
That's kind of
Wow, I have no idea.
They probably.
And then Boston days.
Yeah.
And DQ's mistress has the golden ticket as the icon.
Ooh,
Goes
could be a clue.
Goes even deeper.
It sounds like back in the 80s when everybody just had, the pitchers all had like shit right here and just like, oh, all right, we'll go down there.
Wonder if
like
it's
Or, last year.
a girl named Sarah.
Those are really funny when they get caught. They just walk up and they just like,
That wasn't me. Somebody hit the mic on the table.
and they just play it off. So they're like, I don't know, you can go, I don't know who's down there.
Coming up on 10:30, we're definitely going to give you some overtime. Double overtime we need. What did we say? 1,500?
1,500. We need to get on our horse. We have about 13 minutes to do so. Otherwise, it will be a shorter overtime tonight. So the ball's in your court, folks. We have 3K in the chat. So definitely doable. Smash that like button right now if you want more poker. We do not bluff here from here in the bunker.
It's like America's historical game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks. Just wasting your life.
Well, it's just so wild now that like all the
I'm not a
games-
real big baseball fan. But
Yeah, they're just like, but they're just played
it's a
with
really
like
slow game.
a season in mind. You know what I mean? Like they don't. It's so weird.
I think another big problem.
Salon Boy with the ace, checks.
Suffers from this a lot too. Obviously, hockey does as well.
GM
but
with pocket
games have
tens
stakes.
decides to try to make a stab.
And MMA is the best example of this. Is every game matters. In MMA, if you lose a fight, first off, you probably get knocked out, or maybe get knocked out, and then you move down in ranking. So if you're champion, it's over.
Yeah.
So there's stakes. Like you can feel the intensity when they come out. And like in football, in college football, you lose 2 games, you're toast. You lose 1, you're on
Makes
the
the
road.
call. So to a river we go. 1.1 in the middle.
And if it's the playoffs, you're out.
TM
So
in position
every
on
game
Salon
feels
Boy.
just
Salon
what
Boy
matters,
2
but,
pair
like,
probably goes into check call
more
mode.
and more teams are just
Don't see him
pressing
leading,
it's better to make the playoffs.
and TM will shut down, and the 2 pair is good from the 9 seats.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's not enough pressure to be able to start winning games because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So basically, it comes down to do you want to get the 7th game at home or away? And okay, obviously you prefer at home, but is it worth?
Oh shit, he did have Queen Jack of Hearts.
You think he would lie?
Yeah, kinda.
We are having tons of fun. What's up, Kevin? Final table Kevin takes a peek in the bunker.
No, I just have nothing.
I mean, queens just aren't good there, you know? Like, I just knew I had to let it go.
Yeah. On to the next hand.
Coffee cutoffs.
They can hear us
What a
pretty
great
well.
guess, Mike.
Yeah, they can hear
How'd you know?
Yeah. These mics are better than the lapel mics.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home and count my tank tops. gonna be embarrassing. It's like 60. I'm like, oh god, it was 45.
45.
TM makes it 45 with
Gotta post a
ace-9
number
suited.
with no context.
Well, we're talking about the number 45 at the table, and he raises it to 45. Just the number of the hour, supposedly, here.
May not want to
Orlin tosses her card. Salon Boy with 4-5.
Don't see him coming along. Might.
This is a bit of gamble mood
Yeah,
tonight.
he's at the top of the charts. Might as well. He knows the rule. Wants to provide some action. Two of the lodge's finest fan favorites.
That's fair.
Jack 6-5, couple diamonds.
Spikes at 5 on TM, so the 5 in the lead.
Dude, people are so
Goes check, check.
They definitely
Fire a no
TM with
contact
5
25
outs.
with like an exclamation
TM with a
sign.
delayed C-bet here on the turn. If you're Salon Boy, I think you got to look this up for 70. Quickly makes the call.
You'll be banned from Twitter and it'll be over.
TM needs an 8, 9, or an ace.
Ace
And gets it. So
from
now
space.
Polk gets canceled for the number 45.
I'd like to see TM bet here. Somewhat small, buck and a squirt.
Tag for YouTube on the
More
next
than that. He's making it 280, 290.
Doug issues
I think
public
that's too
apology
much.
for 45 tweet.
Although Salon Boy considering it, but gets away.
Disaster would have been averted.
Would have liked to seen Terry there, maybe perhaps target a jack, try and get paid, but he wants to go for the overbet there, make it look a little bluffy perhaps, and scares off his opponent. Salon Boy up 3K, TM 1.7. Lori Lynn at the bottom 3.2 next to Doug.
I think I own 45 pieces of gold.
So interesting night.
Oh, come
On our way into overtime
I literally thought of socks. And I was like, never mind.
in about 40 minutes. The cutoff time is 10:30. If you want double overtime, we need 1,500 likes.
Salon Boy calmly winning 3,000 tonight.
No.
Well, it was all off that big hand with Doug. That was a majority of the winnings. The like count is at 1.3, so we are itching closely, and we are under 10 minutes.
9 minutes to go. I think we can do it.
I think we can do it. It's in the chat's hands.
Lodge is going to up their merge game now.
Yeah, there are rumors of that.
That's why that was like the first question I asked. They're like,
really?
Doug's in the booth, and I was like, when do we get Lodge tank tops? The chat was like, one, just like, I want one, I want. I was like, yeah, I mean, obviously, this isn't like a hard read.
I think we're
Raised from 140 total.
Yeah.
7 merch.
Yeah.
Okay. Rumors.
And then they were like, E, when are you getting a Lodge black V-neck? And I was like, I don't know.
But we definitely want to upgrade the process to order them online. Because right now you have to come into the lodge to get one.
Yeah, or message Mike and wait for him to send it.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Venmo him
You
directly.
don't want to like that force people to show up.
Yeah, I would hate to have people show up here, you know. So.
Yeah.
King 8-7, couple
Do
diamonds.
this whole Lodge thing online.
Yeah.
PokerBros.com/thelodge.
There you go.
Vegas Donkey.
It's proven to be pretty sticky tonight when he's been involved in some pots. He's got the lowest V pick, but gives action in the hands that he wants to be
That's the way to get unstuck.
in on, and now has a flush draw.
So you're only going to bluff
In
shove
position.
Pretty low flush draw on the 3 of diamonds. Can't feel too confident here.
Maybe 2.
But how will Salon Boy want to play this? He checks it on over. The door is open for the donkey to get after this. I'd like to see a bet north of 300 here, maybe around the lines of 350, but the donkey's bets have been rather small when he's wanted to put money in, but he's carving out, was that 275?
Is that the diaper?
I think this is going to get through.
The dirty diaper. That's what they keep calling it. Yeah, something like that.
Thank you, Lewis.
Does get through, so Donkey seizes the opportunity. Well played from him.
Diaper? Like 7 of them will tell you it's 3 days.
A lot of conversation at the table. You know that's always going to be the case when E's at the table. He likes to chit-chat,
Well, you're calling yourself a Vegas.
as does Doug. But Vegas Donkey and TM have rarely said a word tonight. Maybe about 10 words total.
We've only heard 4 words from TM since I've known him. And there's TM just walking down the middle of the lodge. No, I'm kidding. Great guy. 1,400 likes, so got about 100 likes in the next 6 minutes, and we'll give you double overtime tonight. Why not? 2,900 in the live chat.
I got adopted by the Floridians after like 4 years. cancel my line. They're like, no, you're a Floridian now. You've been fucking with us for like 4 years. All right. I don't know what that gets me, but.
12:35.
Doug calls with 10-8 suited. Always like that hand.
Fold.
Me too.
10-8 suited.
Less adventurous with my jokes and comebacks.
Flops
'cause I
pretty
know
well.
the mics are so sensitive.
Why? Oh, I was
Well,
like,
you already got the anger out earlier.
yeah, I was like, if it's me, then
No,
shoot
this one
them.
was gonna be a
Jack
Florida
6
joke,
deuce,
but I
rainbow.
figured I'd-
Like,
Oh,
let's
perfect.
say someone had never seen the stream and they asked like how sensitive the mics are. What would you tell them?
I would tell them this is the first time they've used these table mics.
If they're not
and-
talking, you can hear us clearly.
Yes.
Yeah. We had them one time at the other club, and Bones and I went on we went on a little bit of a rant. Everybody been having a little alcohol. So we told the story of Ken L. and how he didn't pay his bets or whatever, and then we started telling people to invest in a coin called Cum Rocket. And
Before or after the Bill Maher on Cum Rocket?
oh, I don't know. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, that was a thing. Bill Maher was trolling
Now I know.
cryptocurrency and did a bit on Cum Rocket.
Oh, this was.
So if it was pre the Bill Maher thing, you might have made a bunch of money, but if it was post, you definitely did not.
Yep, sounds good.
What do you think about?
Straddle on this hand. Trending towards double overtime, so that's exciting news.
Looks like we might have gotten there. Somebody in the chat just said we did.
Let's see, double check. Get on it, Rick. Get on your horse.
We are. Double overtime. So let
We go to overtime.
Double overtime.
top shelf Thin Mints where Mama keeps the cookies.
Attaboy, Rick. Attaboy. You listen after all.
He shoots, he scores.
From the,
Double overtime.
from the blue line.
And I was like, I'm always just like, oh, it's this much minus the
You guys
$500
did it.
Joe Chaz.
All 65, 3 players.
Like, how are you going to drive a Ferrari?
We're going to give you overtime. So regulation ends at 11 p.m. Central. We're going to give you extra time tonight, double,
You'll meet him.
because you
He wears Rush
deserve
Limbaugh
it.
somewhere on his body every day.
Top pair, top kicker for TM.
80.
Makes it 80.
Not a rep where you're from.
You like it? Nice. Cool. I don't like him. Big old scumbag.
Flower watching from the
Yeah, we were on
Philippines.
that stream at
How are things going in the Philippines?
other place. And we, like, he and Chaz.
David, the dealer wears a headset for multiple reasons. One, he lets our producer know who's buying more chips. The producer can let him know when he needs to stop. If there's a challenge, a technical challenge, that is why the dealer wears a headset, to be able to communicate with one person and one person only, and that's our producer, the Wizard of Lodge. Skull and I, just so you know, are watching the live stream. Exactly what you're seeing on your tablet, television, phone is what we're seeing 30 minutes after it happens. So that's how we're set up here.
And so just all the time now. Like, every time I see him, we're like, can I get that 500 for Chaz, or what's up, man?
Hold on, is that Big Daddy Chaz?
Yeah, Big Daddy Chaz, yeah.
See, I know the locals. Look
Yeah.
at me go.
There you go.
Look at me go.
Well, he's from San
I was
Antonio.
like,
I was going to say that, but I wasn't going to spoil it.
I was like, man, if I'm wrong, this is gonna sound really fucking.
You can get in the chat at the bottom of the scroll. You can message at Skull Mike Poker on Instagram, or go to our website,
He always wears that white hat that says
thelodgepokerclub.com, and there's
And
a
after that whole thing with
chance
Ken
for you
happened, he's, like,
to
not paying whatever, I bought
The
him a
lodge-
hat
the
that
lodgelive.com.
looks exactly
lodgelive.com.
the same as
Contact
So
us.
he'll just slip that
Multiple
on
ways
his
to
head
reach
sometimes
out.
just to see who, it's so funny.
Flush draw here for Cristiano.
And if you are coming from another country, Mike will do his very best to get you on. Just give us a little heads up. A couple weeks would be perfect. And definitely if you're coming from another country, we'll make it happen.
Now people are going to be messaging me telling me they're coming from.
Well, they.
Tina, Rick, come on.
Look, people.
I'm coming all the way from Kazakhstan. I watch the lodge every night. There's a little bit of a screening process that goes on, but
There is.
like you said,
If they're
We'll give you a shot.
confirmed from out of the country,
need to see
The chat should be
passports.
able to hear these excellent jokes that we've got going. You know.
Hypothetically speaking, what if
TM here makes it 275. 2 pair eights
I really hope
and
that's
fours, but
We've got 8
now
months to
just
wait for
kings
that.
and eights.
Thank you, Scott Brook, for that comment.
Had a good
Very
run.
nice of you to say. We try.
That's right, and I am on Twitter.
COVID takes earlier where
Second day on Twitter. I tried to hold out for as long as possible. Facebook and Instagram's enough, but nope. It's a triple-headed monster. It's Twitter time. Tweet, tweet.
If you are fans, and so many of you are, of Andrew, Brad, and Doug, they will be coming through
You play one
our
of your
live stream from time to time. They'll all three of them will be doing the live stream on the 30th of this month. It'll be the three of them in the bunker, but we're going to get them in and out, especially during the week that they're all here.
They're all going to be playing on the 24th together as well, that Monday. So they'll be playing on the 24th against each other.
Maybe we'll pull one at a time into the bunker for 10 minutes or so that night. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll play it by ear. If they want to do it, they're absolutely welcome. Top pair for Laura Lynn, finally. And the way her night's been going, probably a king just going to peel, give her 2 pair, and Broadway for Jeremy. Say it isn't so.
Going to be like your best friend.
She makes it 60 to
She's going to
go.
like scoop up and just be like, oh, I accidentally knocked that one in.
I know.
That's why I was like, I think verbal best might be your best friend today. I couldn't do anything with those fucking
And is
hands.
she getting a raise? My goodness, every time. Snap call, though, going nowhere, wasting no time on this flop.
It's like 10:30, 11. Well, 10:30 without overtime, right?
Yeah.
No help for
I'm sure we'll get it.
Jeremy. 5 outs for Jeremy. Ace or a king. And Laura Lynn's going to win this pot as long as she stays in.
Jeremy has slowed down here on turn and river now.
Gonna go for some value
I
there.
like it, but Jeremy can't call if anything quickly folds. And
She says, yay.
Thank you.
Thank you. They're all slippery, plus my hands are like
The chips
sweaty.
here are very slippery.
Yeah, and then it doesn't help that my hands are sweaty as well. So.
sweaty hands announced. You gonna have sweaty hands when you're playing under the lights
I'm
next
going to be
week?
cool. I'm thinking about it. Should I wear a cowboy hat? Should I, what should I do?
No, don't do any of that. You're gonna feel uncomfortable. Just be you.
Just
Wear
be
your
me.
your hoodie.
Can I wear my Skechers to be comfortable?
Wear the Skechers. Wear your mesh shorts. Whatever. Wear your best homeless attire. Get comfortable. Maybe bring a pillow. And
Definitely wearing Tommy Bahama.
Start stacking some fools.
All right. Just start getting
We have a
good.
reputation to maintain, and we are very, very
I'm
competitive.
going to be fearless that night. Fearless, I tell
Let's
you.
go, that boy.
No more just
All 3,000 people in the chat have
check.
They're like a fly on the wall. This is our pep talk. We're getting ready for next
Exactly.
Wednesday. Lon and Norm in the building.
Look at this hand brewing. We got a couple guys with diamonds. Throw a few diamonds out there. Let's see some
What happened?
Blood.
Let's see some blood here.
More diamonds. Diamonds are everywhere. Diamonds are forever.
I don't think there's many left.
Before we even get to next Wednesday, we have a 5-10 uncapped game on Saturday. And the lineup's good for that one, too. Doug's playing on Saturday, this Saturday again. Jake will be playing. Seti, the poker traveler. Maybe the T1000, a.k.a. JC. I'm not quite sure yet. A couple visitors from out of town. So the game on Saturday is going to be entertaining. And Salon Boy comes along. Right here, getting pushed around, having a rough go tonight is right. Got stacked on the first hand of the night. Can't get any traction. Queen, Jack, 6, 2 clubs. Top pair for Salon Boy, and Vegas Donkey looking for the 10 ball. And like we said, the hands that he's been involved in, he's putting chips into the middle.
250.
And it's 250 to go. Salon Boy going nowhere. We'll flat and see what transpires on the turn. Might even elect to raise here to see where he's at, but I think he's just going to flat it.
2 10s are available.
Oh
Oh
my
my
goodness.
goodness.
Oh my goodness.
10 ball, corner pocket.
From another Galaxy.
Makes 2 pair for
It is clubs though. You know, big slick, unlikely with the action pre-flop. Donkey here slows. Checks it on over again here. Salon Boy thinking he's golden. How will he play this here? Checks it for a little bit of pot control. Wise on Salon Boy. A great check there on the turn.
Wow, 4 of hearts now. What happens here? 2 pair versus a straight.
Donkey's going to bet for value. He's been betting for value all night, and Salon Boy's going to snap it off. $175. Salon Boy perplexed at that sizing. You could see the look on his face instantly.
Being that he called and I have a hand that is really wanting to call.
He called.
175.
Straight beats 2 pair. And Vegas Donkey. Caught lightning in
Very
a
wise check there from Salon Boy on the turn. That pot could have been a lot bigger. Could have been a lot more pain for Salon Boy. He pretty much lost the minimum after that 10 peels on the turn. But the gin card for the Donkey, and he's winning pots.
Everyone's holding it, huh? Double ass it.
Yeah, they are blasting.
Could have got way more than 150 or 175, whatever it was. Could have got a lot. Could have got 500.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Perhaps even more. But gets what he put in the middle there and gets the chips. That's better than losing all the chips.
Yeah.
TM getting frisky here. 10-7 offsuit. Nobody wants it in late position. He's going to charge these blinds. And now Donkey feeling a little bit good after winning a pot. Just flats with the 8-6 off. And Cristiano, the only one with the real hand here in the small blind, will be 3-betting this one up. Probably makes it about 125 or 150.
Raise. 150 total. Fold. Thank you.
150 it is.
Fold.
And let's see how creative TM or the Donkey wants to get.
Man, almost another viral clip.
I think if TM calls, the Donkey calls, and if TM folds, they both fold, and that's what happens.
Here's another improvement you can make right there.
Cristiano takes down that one. Slick Rick Skull Mike here on a Wednesday edition of Poker Night at the Lodge. We're here Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. The Lodge is located in Round Rock, Texas, off of exit 251 of I-35. If you fly in to visit us, you'd fly into Austin Bergstrom International Airport, which is about 25-minute drive, depending on traffic. You just get out of the airport, go down 183, take a right on I-35, and come up and visit us. Very easy to get from the airport to here. Lots of hotels in and around. We've got several on our website. Probably 50 hotels within 5 miles of this place, at least. Maybe more.
Raise to 75. Fold.
Depends on where you want to stay, how nice you want to do it.
And if you show proof that you've liked at least 30 plus of Rick's jokes, he'll let you stay in his guest bedroom.
A futon is available. Actually, we have a nice queen-size bed.
There you go. So friendly, welcoming here. The Lodge family. Queen, king, and a 3. 2 clubs. Ace of clubs for the Donkey.
Yeah, where's the bump up button?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you can do them on this.
It didn't really work on stream because it doesn't pick up the second board.
Yes, Fox, 18 and older here at the
Four
lodge.
kilo hands.
Don't have too many 18-year-olds that are playing here. Don't really advertise to them, but if you are 18, you can play here at the lodge.
I've had a few 18-year-olds on stream before. It's happened, but not many.
Not many.
3,000 people watching. Really?
That's another
Oh,
king.
well, that's what I told them my first time on there.
They're going to chop this one. Unless Vegas Donkey makes a play at it. Thinking long and hard about it, he checks. Chop City.
Brazil, that's right. Brazil.
Not even into single overtime yet, folks. Overtime begins at 11. It's usually a half hour, and we are going into double overtime tonight. So thank you all for smashing that like button. Again, if this is your first time, you better click that subscribe button as well. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday is the normal programming at the same time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you are getting the itch or the desire to see yourself under the lights here and maybe see how you play with the cameras, the pressure, or perhaps if you're just a crusher and you think you could beat this game, Twitter and Instagram at Skull Mike Poker is where you can find me, and we'll be in touch and hopefully make your dreams come true.
The scammer guy, right?
He was doing like insurance fraud or something.
Yep.
I think it was COVID drum.
Yeah, it was insurance fraud. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but with using COVID tests.
Right,
Or
okay.
then further.
So together we had that.
Yeah. Then he started just completely falsifying tests, which is like.
There we go.
Make it 30.
You know, I probably should have looked into some of the PPP loan type stuff, but I just felt like I'm doing fine. I don't need this, so I just didn't even.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, do you want free money? And I was like, no.
Yes, but like.
It just feels too. It just felt so unethical to be doing well and be like, oh, let me get some free money for my business.
Yeah, well, just because there were people out there that actually like use it, and there was a limited number of them, right?
On to the next one.
Yeah, and then you see people just directly scamming.
10:45 Central Time.
They're like opening businesses to get the loans, and you're like, how the hell?
Well, I mean, some of it's ridiculous. Like for Upswing specifically, I think when COVID started, it was like our best month in maybe ever. It was like,
Probably got
and I get, like, email, like,
another
"Oh,
hour,
like, people,"
folks,
and I'm like,
of
"No,
giving
we're not
you
doing that."
some extra time tonight, and we'll be back on Saturday with a big stream.
Game's going to be good on Saturday.
I straddled.
Doug with now with Ace Jack suited.
80.
Setting the trap down there. Trap getting set. Queen Jack again.
Doug going after TM here. Knows that he was bluffed earlier, so this is going to be a nice matchup to look forward to.
There's a chance of 80 working.
Ace 10 nines, couple clubs.
Both parties will be interested.
The diamonds looking for one of the 3 jacks for TM.
20.
Doug and TM going at it tonight.
Oh.
Quick call. No jack.
You know what I love about TM?
What is that?
Never asks any questions. Doesn't want to know lineups. Doesn't bullshit me. Reliable. Shows up.
Look at this. He's about to drop the hammer on Doug Polk here.
He's creative. Not afraid to play with anybody. Oh, Doug's playing. I'm scared.
He calls.
Yeah.
All right.
Doug not used to Texas poker and how people play. You know, he's always played a lot higher stakes. And don't worry, folks. He's definitely not broke. He's very, very well off, but he's usually playing with people on a different level here. And sometimes some of these lines that some of our regulars take, or just Texas poker in general, is a little bit different. It's going to take Doug some time to get used to the scene down here, but he calls that one off, and he's on the comeback trail.
Why does it hurt so much worse?
I tilted off the planet in a $300 tournament a couple weeks ago.
Totally immune to
like, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah.
Like 3 hours later, I'm like,
For the
I'm just,
2900
like,
view
dusting
in the
off
live
my
chat,
after
thank
buying and one,
you for
two,
joining
and
us
it's
tonight.
like,
Hopefully
why
you've
did I
had a little fun with us.
Why was I even tilted in the first place?
Don't take things too serious around here. We just want to provide you a fun stream, watch some good poker, and maybe laugh a couple times along the way.
Yeah, but you know, you can always just needle that.
That's what it's about, folks.
Dude, for as much shit as I talk and, you know, like, it's gotta come back.
You're a good sport. You're a good sport.
No, fucking Ethan's a good sport.
Yeah, did you see what he posted today?
Oh, about this. Was that his
license plate?
license plate? His real license plate?
Yes.
That's
I got a
ballsy.
new license plate today, and it says TY Seat 4. And it's because, like, I got these giant hands here with Rampage where he just drop kicked like 10 or 12,000 each time. And then, like, after the stream, I also got him again. And so I just was like, it just became like this ongoing joke. It just,
well,
like,
why not? Why not something that's more direct? So
he was in seat 4 both times.
So you're really into these inside jokes that everyone sees. Like, that's kind of your thing.
But so the thing was like, I was like, I should get this license plate. Everybody knew what I meant. It was the
okay,
nuttiest
but most
thing.
people don't know.
I definitely
anything outside of like poker right now. No idea.
So like basically, what you want to have happen is someone sees the license plate and they go, "I wonder what that is," and then you're like, "You have to
tell the story."
Yeah, I just get to chuckle. No, I just get to chuckle.
Oh, I know what it means.
Yeah.
Get a little chuckle.
Yeah. Dude, but I'm the guy that, like, I'll say the joke. If only I think it's funny, I'll still say it. It's like, I don't give a shit. Make myself laugh, man. I'm having a good time.
Well, you don't know you're the only one that thinks it's funny until
Oh, there's plenty of times where I'm like, this is not funny to anybody but me. And I'll still say it.
My buddy Fuse had some side action when I played
thinking about a call here.
I mean, he had some like pretty good side
with a
shots.
pair of 8s.
Then he went and bought a Lambo and made the license plate TYD negs or something.
Yeah, I
And
remember seeing that
like,
license plate.
I was like, okay, so, I mean, you had to lay 4-1. So, like, did you really bet 1.3 million to win this Lambo? Like, probably not. Like,
Probably not.
Makes the call there.
Wow.
Donkey's going to be good with his jack.
It's really that's a chain link.
Donkey
Combo.
getting
That's
all the
not a-
value
Yeah,
that
that's
he
exactly
needs.
that's exactly what mine was, obviously. Like, I took my car and sold it and then just, like, put some money on top of it. But I was like, no, these are definitely Rampage dollars. Kept them in the same bundle.
Talking about the license plate there. Funny stuff.
Yeah.
Good shit. But, like,
Rampage and Mariano
you're joking
both
about it,
have been
about
to
the
the lodge
license
many
plate to
times,
someone
and there's
else,
been
and I
some
had that
infamous
idea, and I sent it
hands.
to him, and he was like, you
Two
absolutely
great
have to
dudes
buy
as
that.
well.
Two
Very.
fantastic guys.
Hopefully they'll be back here again soon.
I mean,
I
he
think
got most
Mariano
of it back,
still
he just didn't know it at the time.
will
'Cause I
be
had,
here on
like,
a
a
stream in
couple
the
loans.
upcoming future. Nothing
And he,
set
like,
yet.
bought it.
Yeah.
There's been a lot going on, a lot of moving parts here at the lodge in the new year, rightfully so. But we still love those guys, and we have a good relationship with them. So I'm sure they'll be here sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I think he had mentioned he was going to go down to Argentina for a few weeks to start the year off. So we'll get it back. We had so many people visit us over the course of 2021 in our live stream to help build us up.
I was like, yeah, I mean, that's a tilter. Yeah. It's like Queen is like Queen's full versus quad 9s or something. It's just like 180.
Today's poker vlog, you're gonna. Oh nope, you're not gonna see it.
Yeah.
180 is the 3-bet from TM. TM's starting to mix it up. Really getting into it right now. The last few
Made in
hands.
Brooklyn, $5 super chat, wants to see Rampage with Doug, Andrew, and Brad. Probably not this time around, but perhaps in the future. You never know. We'll see what happens.
Marlon hits top pair.
Sit down.
Check
Look down,
between
Jiggy.
TM and Laura.
We got there.
So 9, so 2 pair now.
Yeah.
Like, Brad, you
Diamond
sound so
draw
happy,
for
but
Yeah, and the gutter too. So diamonds and the 7.
Don't look at it all.
Plenty of outs, and TM's going to apply pressure, but a quick call. The lady in the 8th seat.
Yeah, I'm glad Brad and Andrew could
There's
come
the
on board too.
Wow.
diamond.
Flush gets there, so.
Runner,
Yeah,
runner,
the last
diamond.
practice,
Nightmare
like, we
evening continues.
eating
Moreland's just
something,
going to
watching
snap this
football,
off.
and he's like, 360. He like mentioned like being interested in
Snaps
moving
it
to Austin
off.
at some point.
360,
And I was like,
and
yeah, that'd be
she's
cool, dude. Obviously,
she's
'cause,
gonna start
like,
shaking her head.
Bring the fucking thunder to the poker.
Can't
room,
fault
you know?
her for starting to get
And,
tilted after what's happened tonight. She's like
Then we,
every
like, go out to eat
single
the next
time.
day, or the 2 days later, and he's like, oh,
She's
yeah,
got
we
top
did some
pair,
Austin. I was like, oh shit,
and she can't win a pot. She's starting to get
Ugh.
frustrated.
I mean, runner.
they
TM
didn't
gets
die,
there.
and then-
Thank you, Racer Nerd. No, thank you for being such a big part of the stream. You and Nakia,
Give some time.
Steven Reisman,
He was just like, yeah, you know, just got the kids and
Coach Summers, all of our moderators, Poobah.
Poker crossover Brad has. Like,
Yeah.
Can't thank y'all enough
watching, like people I know.
for what
like,
you do.
I'll ask them to play poker or whatever. Like, no, but like, watch this blogger guy. No,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, no, it's
or
incredible.
they've heard of him for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done an awesome job building up townies and all that. Pretty nuts.
If he was like 5'10", he would be the most average man.
If he was
like
what?
the perfectly average man. If he was like 5'10".
Oh.
The everyman.
Yeah, he would be the literal everyman.
When you say 5'10", what stakes is where's the 5'10"? My
Oh,
poker
you
mind.
went, yeah, you went to poker brain, yeah.
What game is that? Yeah, there's a list. Okay. What's he normally playing? The game plan is Brad and Andrew are going to come out every month or so.
That'd be sweet.
And we'll
Yeah, I
figure
mean,
out scheduling and stuff.
look, man, that first one, I'll snap the over on third. I don't know what to start, but like
3 players. Peak.
for sure 40, 45 tables.
God, that's going to be
Dude,
so sick.
he and Andrew had one. I don't remember where, but
Maryland.
they had like 340 people in advance.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they were like, "We're out of space."
Maryland's
Sorry.
live.
Maryland was it? Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah, it's a little different in Maryland because you can tap into so many population centers close by. But I mean, Austin's kind of similar. You know, Houston, Dallas, San
I mean,
Antonio.
I was gonna say you'll get the Dallas and the Houston guys.
Jeremy
and
with the
San
jack.
Antonio guys for sure.
He's going to take it
Well,
down.
also that Maryland thing was the first time they ever went anywhere on the East Coast.
Oh, was
They've
it?
been to Texas a few times, so it's like
pretty good.
Trotty TV says, congratulations, Doug, Andrew, and Brad. Looking forward to tuning in often.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, we're planning a lot of good things. And look, we take everybody's comments to heart as long as they're positive and constructive. If you tell us we suck, it's probably not going to go very far. But we do have taken a lot of people's opinions and
Just
tried to
trust
do
us,
things.
folks. We're trying to be better. I think we do a good job already. If this is your first time watching, give us a couple shows, and we're pretty confident that you're going to start to like our vibe and our feel on this channel and this club.
I ain't going to lie, I'm rooting for Laura Lynn in this hand. Come on now.
Rooting for her every single hand. pretty
I mean,
much.
she's just been taking it tonight.
Really?
I mean, I'm from there. Why are you going to tell me it's not?
I don't think
sounds
that's
like a
right.
bad.
I don't think that's right.
I don't know. 2 hours ahead.
Ace, different memberships, daily, monthly, annual.
Dude, if you fly from
Depends
Miami
on what you
directly
choose.
south, you land in Lima, Peru,
All can be
that's
found
the
on the
west
website,
and that's the same
lodgepokerclub.com.
time zone.
Trait,
Okay.
8.
You can just take $25. I'll pay
Two
you
pair for
$25
Salon
that
Boy.
Brazil
Laura
time is
Lynn's
not 2 hours
dead to 2 outs.
ahead of East Coast. $25.
Okay.
All right.
2 or more?
I'm gonna look this up.
Didn't you say 3?
Yeah, 2 or more.
Yeah,
He wants the over.
Take my money.
75.
Orland's going to come along. At least for the turn. Don't see her folding here for 75. Makes the call.
So what's the answer?
Yeah, Doug's dead.
Doug is now
And there's the 4.
Wow.
Welcome everyone to the
So
stream.
about damn time the poker gods reward this young
Well, let's
lady.
be careful because Salon Boy now has 2 outs.
No chance an 8 falls
An
on
8
this
from
thing.
space?
Laura Lynn has 1.1 behind, so
There's
let's
a
see
bunch
how
of
she
time
plays
zones,
this.
so it's
Might elect
Some
to
are
raise this a little bit here, charge hearts, over pairs. Don't mind the flat and see if Salon Boy fires on the river. And she's going to raise right now. I think that's a little too large.
still not 500.
500, kind of large. Would have liked to see something more of the lines between, 375 and 400 around there, but
We could have also been
only
ahead
100
1 hour.
extra here. What will Salon Boy do? Pretty awkward spot.
They don't change.
It's kind of either a jam or a fold here. You don't really want to just call 375. You know Laura Lynn's ripping river, so you want to play for it all right now or lay it down. Those are the two decisions. Salon Boy eyeing up her stack. He's a smart man thinking the same thing here.
Thanks, Wesley Sullivan, for just subscribing. Thank you.
Salon Boy has hearts as well, so pretty interesting here. Board is paired. Could be dominated against higher hearts, but has 2 pair 8s and 3s. It's a good enough hand to go with, but Salon Boy going to take his time. Won't fault either decision. A jam or a fold, and he rips it all in. Snap call from Laura Lynn. Needs an 8 and an 8 only. Hearts won't help him. And about time this woman gets paid here. If the 8 peels,
Black 8 is
I'm walking out of the bunker.
I mean,
I'm disgusted.
This would be disastrous.
I'm going to go to the bathroom and vomit for her if an 8 peels on this river. It's not
Probably
good.
the next one.
No chance. It's an ace. Lock it up for the lady. Pay her.
Like, what hand makes sense?
Sometimes they just change. What about 3s?
Salon Boy can't afford it. I mean, ever since we named him, dubbed him Salon Boy, poof, he wins 40K in the tournament. He's been crushing the stream.
Look at that smile from Laura Lynn.
She earned it. It's about time. The poker gods reward those that have good poker etiquette. She was way behind. Needed that 4, and it fell.
He's not dead against that. Like, he's not dead against this.
And now she's back in the ball game.
The nose play.
There you go. Salon Boy got a big double up earlier from Doug Polk, and he just shifted it some of those chips over. There's your cumulative winnings. Laura Lynn still down 2,400 even after that big win. TM up 2 grand. Vegas Donkey 1,800. Here you see the rest. Laura Lynn is throwing the party 2,400. It's a party of 10 with a couple of bottles of wine.
Only makes up for
Downtown Steakhouse.
Yeah, wins that pot, still throwing the party, but she needed that one for sure. Shout out to Greg Goes All In. Welcome to the chat, buddy. I know you're buddies with E. He's been rocking some of your gear, so what's up? Come on down to the lodge. Can't fault Salon Boy and for doing that. I mean, 8's good enough. Has the hearts as backup in case the 8s weren't good. Really hard to put her on pocket 4s there, but here we have another hand here, the jiggities. I think we're going to start calling the jacks the jiggities.
Well,
you know, it's time.
I mean, it is. I mean, now we have
the
trademark that we won't get in trouble for.
No.
Jiggities. Dos Hermanos is going to be put to bed.
I think it's time.
All right.
I like Dos Hermanos. I do.
But every now and then, we'll leave it for special occasions.
King Queen here.
Ace 10 3.
Boy, oh boy, would a jack be spicy if we get there. But Wright's been the one with the least amount of action all night. Only had 691 behind, but he's going for $60 here, or 85. Donkey quickly folds because Wright's barely played much. Gonna give him some respect. Folds the jacks, which were good, and the king high will take that one down.
Oh, yeah, like, yeah, because
Yeah, it was nice that you were closing on the action, but I got it. Yeah, nobody behind you.
Slick Rick Skull Mike here. There you see a picture of the lodge cam. The PLO tournament going strong on the top right. Cash games to the left. A little mix game at the bottom left. It's Dramaha and Big O game. Little 4-8 mix game. That's a fun little game. You ever play Dramaha, Mikey?
Not often.
Fun game.
I need some. I need some assistance.
I was like, shit, where is this guy?
Still there.
Yeah. I was gonna say you can't complain after doubling up. That's never the time.
No.
35.
The Coin Man says he's been a subscriber of Brad for several years. I guess he needs to bring him a coin. I think you do. Come and see him the last week of January. Take a picture with him. Give him one of your coins. The Coin Man. Jimmy B.
I didn't even put you on A. That was like, thought you were just like,
This could be the
Okay,
one.
let's get him. Okay, one of us.
One
One of us.
one more, and then I'll fold if he's gonna
Gobble
win again.
Team poker.
And then I'm being fit.
Check. Check's wrong.
That's good for us.
I did not, Wes. I did not play in that tournament. 8 of clubs. Pocket 10's in the lead for Jeremy.
Check. Check.
He's going to toss waging discs out there.
Cool.
Get him, man.
Get me.
Let him know where we're from.
I'm gonna try. Let's go Brazil.
Brazil?
River is a 9-ball.
Team Brazil now. I like it.
Everyone here from Brazil. Everyone here
2 pair for Jeremy. He's going to take it down as long as he stays in.
Surrender.
10-10?
We are officially into overtime, folks. It is 11 p.m. Central Time.
That's true.
You earned overtime, and you earned double overtime for getting to 1,500 likes on it before 10:30. So congratulations. Double overtime coming your way,
Bets, you're good at that.
Thank you, yeah.
courtesy
One of my main skills.
You're welcome back.
of Poker Night at the Lodge.
Prop bets, remembering where people are from.
Yeah.
Those are my top 2, really. Leaving the table gracefully. I got so many.
Yes, now depending on how you're watching, the red numbers are difficult to see on the cumulative winnings. They used to be white, and they changed to red when we upgraded new software. If you're watching on TV, you can see it just fine, but from the phone, it's a little difficult. We know that. Sorry about that. Software issue.
Yeah, but we do a good job at announcing the numbers.
Yeah.
So, and we show those numbers quite frequently, so
From an angle, they have to like be direct
just pay
with
attention, listen up.
I ran into
We'll keep you guys informed. That's our job, and it's also our job to stay quiet when there's some interesting table talk.
Maybe then just
Just enjoy life, folks. Enjoy the poker, the free content. Jeremy here with Big Slick. A couple playable hands here, so this should be a good one.
Already out of the liquor?
What liquor?
Yeah. Mark asked.
Coffee.
Doug is a nice guy. Is my read right? Yes, your read is right. A lot of players, a lot of people have come up to him the last couple days here in the lodge, and he has gladly spoken to each and every person. Has taken several pictures with people. Very approachable.
Jeremy, 4 bets here. White's not going to rip Queen Jack. He wants to play. He's barely been very active, but he can't get involved in this pot. Neither can TM. Interesting decision here for the donkey.
Good answer. Coach.
A lot of pocket 5s tonight. 5's in the lead right now, but Jeremy hasn't put in many 4 bets tonight, so got to be a little bit worried about overpairs.
About 15.
Donkey looking about how much Jeremy has behind. Donkey going nowhere makes the call, dreaming of a 5 on this flop. Going to be hard to maneuver if there's no 5, but let's see how Jeremy plays it if it's a whiff board. And it's a whiff. The 5s are in the lead. Not the worst flop for a pair of 5s. Beating ace-king, ace-queen. Losing to all the overpairs, obviously. Look at the donkey staring him down intensely. Action on Jeremy. Hasn't put in many 4 bets. Got to fire in a C-bet here. Tough at the stack depth, but he puts in the check. Don't mind the check behind here from the donkey, really. Interesting pot here. He does check behind, so to a turn we go. And there's the 5. So now you know the donkey's going nowhere.
Setty McGetty.
Donkey's been going for so much thin value. Seems like a pretty smart player. Know that it's very unlikely that he's up against, you know, aces, kings, queens. So doesn't really want to scare off the ace, king, ace, queens. Unlikely Jeremy has ace, jack with a c-bet that. Probably not fearful of pocket jacks unless Jeremy's ultra trapping, but let's see how this goes. Jeremy reaching for chips. Don't want to see Donkey raise this turn at all. Even though the board is wet, 5, 6, 7. Jeremy doesn't have any 8s or 4s here, so he's not open-ended. Unlikely to have clubs. Want to see just a flat call of 365 and let Jeremy hang himself on this river. Things might be differently, obviously, if the stacks were a little bit deeper for Jeremy, but he doesn't have that much more behind. Vegas Donkey realizes this and just flat calls. So Jeremy in trouble as we go to a river drawing dead. Blank of all blanks. Action on Jeremy. And he's likely to go all in and go for it and get snapped off. Unless he just wants to wave the white flag. And you're just torching about $1,000 the way we played this line here. Jeremy, smart, wise, plays poker professionally. He's here at the lodge all the time, and he just surrenders. Would have rather seen him put that bet in on the flop rather than on the turn. So, you know, you 4-bet, check flop, bet turn, check river. It's kind of weak. And you're not going to win many pots that way. And now Donkey thinking, what can I bet to get called here? He's confident he has the best hand. He don't really know what he's going to bet here. Probably just going to rip it all in. But the way he's been going all night, it's been kind of call me type river bets. Don't know what he's going to do here, but Jeremy's not going to call, and the hand's going to be over.
Going to go large. Jeremy's going to fold this.
750.
Jeremy never calling here with ace high, snap folds. Donkey gets there, feels very confident on that turn. Well played. Donkey's been playing well tonight. Can't fault him. It looks like Jeremy reaching in his pocket for a reload.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
I actually was considering 4-betting. I didn't realize you were still in the hand.
1,000.
And then you 4-bet. I was like 6. I had 9. No, I
Thank you all for tuning in and liking this stream, subscribing to the channel. We are in overtime. If we did not meet our overtime numbers, we would not be seeing any more hands tonight. So we'll keep going as long as you people want it.
That's a hell of a
You make the rules. We just work here. Slick Rick and the Skull live from the lodge in Round Rock, just north of Austin, Texas, folks. And this is, the doors are open.
Yeah, you were.
We don't discriminate against anybody. We love poker. We love all types of people. All are welcome. Follow the scroll on the bottom of the screen. Come down and play on stream or play off stream. Low limit, high limit, PLO, Dramaha, mixed games. It's all here at the lodge. Tournaments. This is the place to be if you love poker, and especially in Texas.
Raise to 160. Fold. Fold.
Doug 3-betting here, ace 10 versus E's pocket 3s. These two have been chatting all night. E, you know E loves taking big pots off of high-profile players. I mean, the man has thank you seat 4 as his license plate. And he's in the lead here versus Doug, ace high.
Check, check. 8 of hearts. Goes check, check, a jack on the river. He's pocket 3s are going to be good here as long as he stays in. But Doug is going to say, I'm going to put something out there. Buck going to squirt. And E makes the call.
All right, get it back.
3s.
Good call. Thought he would make that call.
I was like,
Doug trying to rep a jack there.
Got hit pairs.
You gotta have it. The value
Play tight pre-flop. No discipline anymore. All right, we're gonna play good. 2 rounds later, ace 10.
Anything I think.
Yeah.
I raise with threes, call the fucking giant 3-bet. Fuck it. Yeah. I'll just play threes against Doug, no problem.
Yeah.
I'll miss.
Well, I mean, when you play that masterfully post flop, I think you're ready to go.
There you see the cumulative winnings. Jeremy down 2,400, Laura Lynn down 2,400, Doug now down $2,000, and Wright down 1,200.
Too far over the hill.
Leading the way now, Vegas Donkey up 2,700.
I just want to get in there for the lulls and have some shit happen.
Do you like playing 5-10? Yeah, so I was like, you gotta sit in these 1-2 games and just go the fuck off.
I got a crossbook that's huge on the side.
Thank you, Cyber Rider 17, for that message.
5 big ones per 100.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting much action there, but
Probably not.
Then I would at least like.
Probably not. It could be like Berkey and Lynn when they were here. They were like 200% in each other. Just across for 200. I was like, bruh.
Queen 3, a couple of hearts out there. There is a heart draw for E, who's just on fire right now.
Why did I think there was a third person?
Why'd you what?
I thought there was a third person in the hand for some fucking reason.
I was, I told him.
Okay.
35
I did.
Deuce of spades. Doug can't catch anything. He's got 4 outs.
Doug's had a rough night. I mean, trying to make moves, really hasn't had any hands hold up, you know?
And the hearts come in for E.
E running pure all evening, also playing well. Tough night for Doug and his neighbor, Laura Lynn.
350.
And Doug can't do anything there with King High. Getting frustrated there. You see him shaking his head, a little tilted.
Earl, you will see a 100-200 game here on Saturday night, the 29th of this month. So just a few weeks from now, a 100-200 game with Doug Polk and a bunch of other folks sitting around the table.
No, can't do it.
Why can't you just
So
tell
you
them
want to
that
see
again?
it? You'll see it right here on the
If you look back, you're
29th of January.
Something.
Saturday
Your
night.
your vibe.
Whatever it is.
You want to see Norman, Chad, and Lon McCarron? They're going to be here next week, a week from tonight, in a little tag team fun night of poker. 9 different teams of 2 will put their money together and play, including Norman, Chad, and Lon McCarron. Ladies for Doug.
It's so tilting when you're having a roll. He's gonna come along. I was about to say, it's so tilting when you're having such a rough night. You pick up a premium, you raise a reasonable raise, and everybody folds. Like that's the worst.
E
But
raises it to 185.
E's coming along, so I'll swallow my pride. Spoke a little bit too soon here. E loves
Could
going
E be
after
thinking
people.
of another license plate?
Yeah. It's gonna need
Thank
to-
you, seat 7.
Doug's gonna come in with the 4-bet 450. Says
He stepped in it.
look at that smile, E. Make the call, E. Let's play a hand here. He's gonna fold. He's folding. He's surrendering. You got it there. Doesn't want to play out of position there against Doug.
Thank you, Bob Casey Ariel, for that comment.
Thank you.
Really means a lot. As Doug is going to take down a pot.
Too good. I'm not playing pots anymore.
We anticipate there's going to be a ton of people coming through the lodge, ton of famous people. Obviously, there's already a ton of people coming through the lodge, but some of the biggest names in poker, they're going to have to make their way here in 2022. It's just going to happen.
Trent, sometimes it's not about the dollar amount. If you watch, you know, a lot of Doug's content, he has a lot of pride. It's not about the money always. It's about the pride. He's a poker player, and people never want to lose hands. And when you're having a frustrating night and losing, and you wake up with hands and you don't get any action because nobody has a hand to play with, it's tilting. That's what I mean by that. So good luck to your Packers, and thank you for watching the stream, buddy. Nice to see you in the chat. Not familiar with your name, but you are welcome here, and you're going to get a welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Jeremy Cristiano here will be tangoing. Doug 3-betting the ace-10 of spades. Mr. Anthony Chester, what's up, sir?
Looking all nice in his all black.
Got a busy stream here. Lots going on here. We got a hand with Mr. Polk 3-betting the 250, so I can't indulge in too much conversation.
So we're going to...
What's going on, boys?
After this hand, we'll invite little Anthony Chester, the tournament director for the Lodge Mahal. We'll talk to him about what's going on at the end of this.
Let's try and remain a little hush here on this one, see what transpires. Table pretty quiet, but we're going to have some action here. And we have a 4-bet for Cristiano.
Raises 765. King of clubs is exposed.
And the king of clubs was exposed when Jeremy folded here. And Doug can't really do much against a 4-bet here. He is in position. His ace is suited. Never 5-betting here or jamming.
Just calls.
Just flatting or folding, and he calls. So 1.6 in the middle.
Cristiano says, I wish I didn't see that king that was exposed.
Indeed. That's good information for him. Queen, queen, 4.
Couple of hearts.
And now that plays exactly into his mind. He knows one of his kings are dead. Just ace high. Might go 1/3 pot here, if anything, or he's going to check. I think he'll go about 500 to 600.
And Doug folds. Good fold from Doug. So $5 super chat from Trade Mo James, lurking around the lodge lately, but looking forward to hopping in on the stream soon. Keep up the great work.
Trade Mo James, you just got to get at me on the Twitter or the Instagram at SkullMikePoker. Oh, that's Cole.
That's Cole.
I always get confused. Yeah, come on, Cole. You were one of the originals to this stream. You were here on day 1. So let's get it going. I'm not going to Choctaw because I work here. There's why go to Choctaw when there's
more action down here?
And better dealers. And
Thank you, Mr.
good segue as we invite Anthony Chester, the tournament director. Tell us about the tournament, the first 500 grand tournament of 2022 coming at the end of this month.
I mean, that's a big week just in general there, boys.
Yes.
That schedule's crazy.
We've gone over that a lot tonight.
So Wednesday starts the first of 8 flights, 2 flights a day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, with day 2 culminating on Sunday. And Sunday is going to be a big day as well for everything. But $600 buy-in. Fire as many bullets as you want. You bag once, guarantees yourself in the spot into day 2 and a cash, because everybody makes day 2 cashes. And then if you continue to bag, every additional bag is worth $1,000.
So talk to me again. So it starts on Wednesday.
Yep.
2 flights.
Yep.
2 flights Thursday.
Yep.
2 flights Friday.
2 flights on Saturday.
2 flights Saturday, and then the final we're going to play on Sunday until there's a winner. No coming back on Monday.
Correct.
So and we're going to come back on Sunday at 2 p.m.?
I'm thinking about moving it to 1, but right now it's scheduled at 2. Okay. We might move it to 1 because of the schedule that's going on with what we have going on. It's originally scheduled at 2, but we know
going on.
We have a lot going on. It was originally scheduled for a 2 o'clock restart, so right now it's still scheduled for a 2 o'clock restart. It may get pushed a little bit earlier to 1 because I know Doug has the 2 o'clock high-stakes stream going on.
The 100, 200 high-stakes stream on Saturday night. That's going to be bonkers.
Yeah, we don't want to overlap too much.
And Brad, Andrew, and Doug are going to be commentating the final table.
Right.
And that could go. I told him, Skull and I have been in the bunker at about 4 in the morning for one of these final tables before.
Wasn't that an art of poker that we had?
It was a big one.
Early on, art of pokers, the big ones, it's multiple.
Yeah.
Multiple.
So we got to make sure that they're prepared to bring their
I think they know.
Pillow and sleeping bag. And
their pajamas and,
little hot cocoa.
There you go. There you go.
So that's just this month. Next month, of course, February 22nd, it all kicks off with the Spring Mayhem series.
Do you think there's room for bunk beds in here?
Bunk beds?
In here, in this room.
If we had a Murphy bed, maybe Murphy bunk beds, but I don't know about.
Rumor has it Nick from Yuma is
Nick from
driving
Human?
down here with a whole load of Murphy beds and bunk beds.
Okay, there you go, Nick. I might be living here for that entire week of what's going on starting on Wednesday.
Wouldn't it be
I
the
don't know.
first week?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, Mrs. Chester might be a little bit
Open-ender
upset.
here for TM and a pair of 10s for Cristiano. Ace of diamonds on the river. Now we have a gut shot for right.
He said that. I need a podcast for them. And
Let's see how this one transpires. 300 in the middle.
Told me I didn't know that wrong. Like,
Right in position here, having a rough night, but he's going to fire out
and then I was like,
115.
on the podcast, I think I was like,
That's not going to
yeah,
scare
someone said
Terry.
something,
He
like,
laughs
he just opened
at
it.
115
Like,
for the
you know,
chance
really
of
the
stacking
back
somebody.
Europeans to be
Quickly
card.
reaching for chips. He'll make the call.
He just like went right into it.
Puts Cristiano in a tough spot with a pair of 10s. And he's going to get out of the way. We're going to go heads up to a river. Going to be interesting to see if TM misses. If he puts right all in, that would get through. If there's no jack, it's the 8 of hearts. And there's the straight, so you know TM's going to get after it. Now, probably going all in, putting right on a straight. I mean, on an ace.
Hearts don't get there.
Yeah, going to target an ace. It's very likely that Wright could have an ace, but he just has king high, saving face. He's going nowhere. I mean, he's going to be folding. Should be quickly.
Today, Junior!
Continue, Mr. Chester. We know Wright's
Let's
folding.
talk about the Spring Mayhem, February 22nd through March the 7th.
Yes. Starts off. We're starting off with a seniors event because we've added 2 events. We've added 2 events to this schedule: a seniors event and a ladies event. So we start
And
off
the Mystery Bounty.
The Mystery Bounty, yeah, absolutely. We've added 2 events just in general to the grand scheme. The Mystery Bounty started as a best bag and then took shape into Mystery Bounty. It became Mystery Bounty. But starts off slow, of course, with the seniors event and just a freeze out at 2 o'clock, and then really, you know, the infamous lodge free roll is at 7 o'clock, and then we just get right into, again, the monthly monster kicks off the following day on Wednesday, and then we have the Mystery Bounty as well. The Mystery Bounty is going to be fun.
Guaranteed $300K, half to the bounties, half to the prize pool.
Yep. $200 goes to the bounty pool. $250 goes into $225 goes into the main prize pool. But that mystery bounty max prize is worth $25K.
$25K. So a guy who wins a bounty in the second day of that tournament can go to the cage with his bounty. They give him a number to an envelope. He opens the envelope, and bam, $25K
There it
could be
is.
in that envelope.
He draws that envelope, that mystery envelope, out of the bingo tumbler. I still got to buy that. You got to remind me to buy the bingo tumbler.
Yes.
Yeah,
draws
that would
mystery-
be nice.
draws it out. But here's the beauty. I'm projecting. Yeah, the top one's going to be 25.
Right.
But we always talk. It deflates the room. Well, no, I have a feeling that it's going to be such a large enough field. I'll be able to have a 20K in there, a 15, a 10. So it's not going to deflate the room, even if the 25 goes quickly.
So that's exciting. And then over the course of the series, we're guaranteeing $2.4 million in prize money.
With that main event being worth 1.5. We did the 1.25 on the first one. We kicked it up to 1.5 million on the guarantee on the main event. And we've just proven that Texas Poker was the place to play to begin with, and the Lodge was the #1 place to play. And now with Doug and Andrew and Brad joining the team and becoming a part of the family, it's just becoming the best place to play in the country.
He is going to take it down with a bet. Beats Jeremy in that one. So a lot's happening, and the 500K tournament is going to be a monthly thing. We're doing twice a year. We'll do a Mayhem series.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you want the tournaments, 2 tournaments each and every day guaranteed here at the Lodge.
Yep.
So if you're a tournament player, this is your place.
Yeah. So.
Have you already booked a bunch of extra dealers?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
Pooba and I were talking about we thought we were going to, we'll bring 25 in. But now, after the news of the new partners coming in, we're like, you know what, we're going to kick it up. We're going to kick it up. We're going to bring 35 in. I've already got that list of 35 done and confirmed coming in. So we're going to be squared away with dealers, and we have Miss Tamara coming in to be an extra floor person. Anybody that's ever played on the circuit or played at the World Series or played at Planet Hollywood during the summer. They know Tamara, so she's
Nice.
She's a long-time floor person that's been on the road. Known her a long time.
Was she here last time?
No.
Okay.
No, Tamara wasn't here last time, but Michelle has known her for. Michelle and Tamara, when they first broke in on the road, they were roommates on the road back in 2006.
Wow.
So it's like bringing family in.
Nice.
And
You
guys
had to break them apart, huh? It's all your fault.
Yeah, well, Tamara went and got married too, so you can't blame it fully on me.
So the explosive news earlier this week were the 3 new parts of the ownership group. That's only going to make more and more people come to the Lodge Mahal to play with those guys, and that just makes the tournaments even juicier and juicier. The last Mayhem series, I think, of all the tournaments, they all went over guarantee.
Yep.
The free roll we guaranteed 25,000. It hit 49,000.
Yep.
The 500K, we guaranteed 500K. It went 750.
Yep.
And then the 1.25 went to almost
1.8.
1.8 million. So everything went over our guarantee. We anticipate doing way big numbers.
Yeah. And the best bag that was 150 almost hit 300. So we very close to doubling just about everything. So it's been a wild ride, and it's about to get even crazier.
Anthony Chester, the tournament director of the Lodge, joining Skull Mike and I as Laura Lynn looks down at 8 deuce and says, I'm gone. TM will take this pot.
Well, I'm going to go back out to my mixed game. Poobah got kicked out of the house today because
what?
Well, I mean, not kicked out because he did something wrong.
Oh, okay.
But Mrs. Chester and the
Get
Princess of
felted?
V-Pip. No, I didn't get felted. I got up to get a coffee.
Poobah.
No, he's not felted.
So what happened?
No. So Mrs. Chester and the Princess of V-Pip and Miss Phyllis, they're having a girls' night at Poobah's house. So Poobah had to. Me and Poobah are having a guys' night. So where do we come?
Poobah didn't come in to say hello?
I'll have Poobah come in and say hello in a minute.
Shame.
Wow.
I will.
Shame.
He will be the next guest.
No, we don't want him in.
We don't want him in here? All right, well, Poobah will be the next guest.
Tell him enjoy his evening.
Yeah, enjoy his time.
Thank you,
having
sir.
fun.
All right, guys.
Gotcha.
Anthony Chester, everybody. The
bones.
the second tatted one. Good job, Anthony. On to the next hand as Doug will fold his ace-3.
No wonder why the Q wasn't in the chat tonight.
Having a little girls'
ladies'
night.
night, huh?
The ladies.
Yes, Joey G. Anthony is a great tournament director. We're lucky to have him.
Monotone. Nobody here really with diamonds. Salon Boy 9 of diamonds. Nobody with queen. Not much going on this one. 10 of spades.
Sure.
Pair of 10s for right.
50. Calls 50.
Oh.
Comes up. Sure. Showdown.
Generally, showdowns are face up. Nice.
But it's 9 high. All you can do is announce it and then muck.
Right is going to take that one down.
I mean, you have to have a little decency. You've already done some bad things.
Everybody's still tuning in and enjoying it. We decided to go even a little bit longer on this double overtime session.
It's been a long
Still got at least another half hour. Continue to hit that like button and subscribe, folks. Close to 2,000 likes tonight. Maybe we can get there. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Sitting at 1.7. Let's cross that 2K
Like, now you
marker.
shove your 19 bigs. No.
Raise to 200. Fold.
That's good.
Want to get those
Thank
delicious
people watching in all different time
Oh,
zones,
yeah,
different
Buzzkill,
countries.
raise.
26.2 thousand subscribers tonight.
26.2 thousand?
26,200 subscribers.
Oh, there's 2.6 that in the
26.2.
chat. I was confused.
Yeah. And it's
it's late.
Can't thank y'all enough.
Only growing, Rick. Only growing. I put a little
Was the 320 going
post on
on?
my Instagram at Skull Mike
If he just, like,
Poker,
tosses the ones you-
and I
Oh,
said, how many
was it?
subscribers are we going to have on the channel at February 1st? And the closest to the
Yes.
pin without going over will receive a free Lodge coin courtesy of myself.
There you go. Ace Jack. Pocket 4 still in the lead. Pool.
Oh my God! Really?
Pool.
No.
No,
You're
just
in. We're just
come
kidding.
in. Just bring the.
We're
just,
joking. We're joking.
Just bring the chair in.
We don't need no pity visit on ladies' night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give Poobah a headset.
Doug wins a hand
Takes
with
that
5
down.
high.
5 high. We're going to give Poobah Joe Strazzera, the general manager of the Lodge Mahal, as Anthony Chester comes in, strolls in, spends a little time. Let's talk a little with Poobah, otherwise known as Joe Strazzera, and runs a great room here, and evidently got kicked out of his house for ladies' night tonight, and decided on his off night to where? Come to the Lodge Mahal. Joe, how's it going?
I don't know. Is my mic on? Can you hear me?
Your mic is on.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
What I should do is not.
Joe, big news this week.
But I just fucking grill anyway. So it's like,
What can you tell us about the future of the Lodge and any big changes down the pike, or what could the people who love the Lodge look for in the future?
You know, it's exciting stuff. Known about it for a little bit. You know, we're going to continue to do what we're doing. We're just going to look to do it on a bigger scale. Hopefully open up other locations. Just bring more people in, bring in more games. You know, the best thing for poker is game selection, and our goal is to have 20 cash games going pretty much all the time, and you know, bigger fields for the tournament, bigger prize pools, all that stuff, and we got a lot of stuff planned, all good for players.
It all starts this month with the first of 10 500K guaranteed tournaments. So if you like tournaments, we do at least 2 a day. And if you like cash, of course, the cash games are getting pretty intense here at the Lodge. 1-2 tables, 1-3 tables.
We're looking to get a lot bigger games too, with Doug, Brad, and Andrew, and Jake, and you know, we're going to look to try to get some bigger games too, and just try to appeal to as many people as we can. You know, we have a mixed game going right now that we're playing in. Try to get some more PLOs, Big O, just whatever we can spread.
Vegas Donkey's going to win this with pocket 8s, and yeah, pretty big news. You know, just from a stream standpoint alone, we've seen what it's done. All right, you know, we were at 19,200 on Sunday. We're at 26,200 on Wednesday. Obviously, just from a stream standpoint, if you can interpolate that into what's going to happen here at the Lodge with number of players and interest and notoriety. Right now, people all over the country are talking about the Lodge. You know, if you hadn't heard about it, they're hearing about it now and going, man, we got to. It's a destination place. Looks like we've got a $100 straddle on.
It's a good lineup. It's good action here.
Oh, absolutely.
You want a straddle?
So it looks like Doug
I just haven't seen my cards. No.
Gary
straddle
C,
for 160.
Gary C, I cannot confirm that. I'm going to give the credit to Rick. He has given out a ton of nicknames, and I'm fairly certain he nicknamed me Poobah. I cannot give you the credit, Gary C, no matter how much you want me to.
I don't even want to look then. I'm just ready to buck.
Racer nerd. Yeah.
Did you get to meet, or I know you met him in Vegas, but when you came here, did you get to see him?
I didn't, because I was out of town. He was here the day that both Skull and I were out of town.
I was sick, so we didn't get to see him either.
But I definitely have met him. You know, he was at the party, as you know. We were joking earlier that Andrew Neely was at the party and just kept a great secret.
Yeah.
Just having a good old time. We're talking.
He must have felt like a secret spy there.
Exactly, like part of this ownership group. These guys better not embarrass us here. I think we had a great time that night.
All right, Gary C, yes, you get the credit for me shortening my name. I'll give you the credit for that. Sure.
Oh, come on, really?
You should see.
Jeremy with pocket 10s.
Well, I didn't really have a great strategy to weather this table.
Raise to 600.
Raised to 600. Now Doug's going to have to look at his cards. 9 deuce of hearts.
Okay, we can play some post flop here.
Oh, wow.
Doug says, I'm going to come along. Heads up.
We have like, you know,
Pocket tens versus 9 deuce of hearts. There's a deuce. Doug gets some of it. But there's only 1 deuce and 1 9 in the deck. He has 2 outs that are remaining.
Tarrant, or I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. They rub the cards because there's an RFID. There's RFID decks, and then there's readers in the table, so it picks up the cards instead of having like whole cams. A lot of tables nowadays, a lot of places nowadays use RFID.
Doug got himself into a little mess here. He's calling here, looking for a 9 or a deuce. Does not come.
It's another good scare card, though. You know, Jeremy's out of position. It's going to be tough here to fire again. Jeremy is an incredible player. You know, Doug is also an incredible player, so it's kind of a tough spot playing the hand out of position with two overs on me.
I was like, oh, you're on my left or 2 left. I'm sorry, guys.
And all in from Jeremy for 983.
That is an impressive jam.
All right, this is what I got.
I can beat that.
Okay.
Not right now. But,
Shows the 10s.
It's a good play.
And Doug pounds the table and says, good pot.
Look, man, I was in there trying to do you dirty with 9 deuce suited. Really, it's all good. It's all good.
I get jacked. I just want to play it.
Slick Rick in the booth right now with Drostrozera, a.k.a. the Grand Poobah, a.k.a. Poobah. He is in the bunker. Skull Mike went out of the bunker for a minute. Looks like we've got a, what is that, a quadruple straddle?
That's some Texas stuff right there. That's a lot of straddle.
160 from Laura Lynn.
I'm gonna load.
Oh, okay.
Salon Boy folds his 9-6 offsuit. 160 to call for right. He gets out of the way.
Did you guys see E's East Post of,
yes.
of his new license plate?
Yes.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
The punt heard around the world. So it looks like we got a couple first-timers maybe. These guys I don't think I've ever seen before.
Yeah, yeah.
As long as one of us wins, I'm okay.
Both the 4 and the 5 seed.
From out of town?
Yep. Vegas Donkey
All right.
folds.
Okay, now I'm going to try to take your money.
All right, so now they get a chance to look at their cards.
yeah. Like after you brought all these viewers and shit.
Oh, well, he's seat 5.
Dude.
That's not even good.
I knew this place was racist.
He's Switzerland.
And Jeremy's going to raise it on up to 600.
Nice guy. Brings
Doug
all
already in for 80.
Gets exiled immediately from that.
Jeremy took him. Doug now has King 4 offsuit.
The problem is you have to be stuck to be part of their crew. So I'm fine,
Probably going on for about another 20 minutes, folks.
Good time to start running
20, 25 minutes.
When we up the
Phil is in the box,
Just a little bit.
pitching the cards. What do you think about that Dealer Olympics poobah?
That was awesome. It's nice. There's no one does stuff like that, and all my dealer friends and people I've worked with at previous casinos. We shed such a nice light on the people that run this place. And
right.
At the end of the day, yeah, my name is the one on the business cards, but without this team, the lodge doesn't exist. So a lot of credit to them, and it's nice to show that's how the lodge is and that's how we run things here. And
They
care
were
about
so
the
fun.
employees. Great idea.
Even some of the guys who weren't into it when they got here, they got really into it. And what was so funny is Dom and Kurt were out here about an hour before practicing on a table with a deck. They were serious.
I know Michaela, my supervisor in the cage, she
Right.
has some notes. She wants to help you for the next one.
Nice.
Because I can't imagine Mike was a lot of help, right? I can't imagine. I pretty much pictured you doing all the work and coming up with everything and organizing it. So I know Michaela wants to help, without stepping on your toes. She's real organized, and she has some good ideas that she wants to tell you about. So when we go to do it again,
absolutely,
it'll be a little more, organized, I guess.
Yeah,
it
was definitely not going to win any Emmys, but we had a lot of fun, and that's what we did. So a big raise from Jeremy to 620, and Laura Lynn with Ace Jack. Big pot brewing. King 8-6. Couple of spades. Neither player hits that. Jeremy looking over at Laura Lynn's stack. I think he's gonna probably try to take it down here with a bet.
As many people as bet like the bathroom bets and all
the
that.
bathroom bet was, pretty ridiculous.
Man, we got a lot of people in the live chat. 2,600. That's
we
monsters.
had a.
Did we get to overtime? Did we?
Yeah, double overtime. We had 1,500 likes tonight. Wow. Laura Lynn is going to show.
Do you see though? That's what's incredible. Jeremy, he just lost, 750, 800, whatever on that hand, and he's always smiling, having a good time.
Yeah.
Just incredible guy, great poker player. Just really glad that they moved here. Him and his wife.
He and his wife are crushers. Very nice people.
I was losing, so they go up to 6.
There's the VPIP tonight. TM 45% leading the way. Cristiano 21%. Where's Doug? Doug's at 35% for his VPIP tonight.
Yeah, we expect.
There's been a lot of straddling. I haven't gotten to watch much because I've been playing.
Can I sleep?
Yes, no, he has.
1,700 likes. That's a record, no?
It could be. We on some of those nights we've had some big nights with Rampage over the. But yeah, this is one of our biggest nights for sure. And this is only going to get bigger when Brad, Andrew, and Doug play on a stream, which they're going to be doing that, folks, on Monday, the 24th of this month. Brad, Owen, Andrew Nemi, and Doug Polk will be on.
That might be that might set a record.
That should set a record. Between the
trying to get as many dealers in as I can. We need. We're going to be super busy coming up here, so I got to try to staff as much as I can. I'm also impatient, so I know poker players aren't a big fan of waiting, so my goal is to be as staffed as possible for this.
Florida, they put 5 $2 checks.
I think straddles. I think the action starting on the blinds with button straddles, I think are just really bad for the game.
It is,
Because it just makes the blinds are totally unplayable, and then
10-10-9. There's a king on the turn.
So Doug, I could hear Doug talking about button straddles in comparison. I'm guessing that's table talk that's going on. I am very against button straddles. I think straddles need to be under the gun. I think it just makes for bad poker games. You're shrinking the range of the small and big blind, and just makes for bad games. So in theory, people think button straddles are great and Mississippi straddles, but in reality, it makes games much worse.
Yeah.
That's why all those games, the small blind button and all that stuff, 7 deuce, that's the induce action. People to play hands abnormally.
Right.
Hands that they wouldn't go after. So by adding a button straddle, you're now, the small blind is literally never playing a hand unless it's aces, kings, queens, ace, king. So
it looks like we're going to have a chop here as long as Laura Lynn and Salon Boy stay in this pot.
Calls 225.
TM calls 225.
9s and 10s.
she folded.
She folds, so Salon Boy's going to take that down. And Laura Lynn says, I had that same two pair.
Had a little inkling to do something fucked up there.
David Riggs, Lodge opened
4 years ago in February. Coming up on our 4-year anniversary.
Pretty incredible how much it's grown. I've been here 2.5 years now. Rick was here before I got here, and Mike was here before I got here, and it's grown quite a bit.
it's taken a whole new level. I'm not meaning to toot your horn, but we were very good, and then when you got here and what you've done, you've taken it up several notches, and it's the staff has just been the most impressive of what you've put together, and you've had a plan. I saw a dealer today who was just excellent. I said, "How did you get here?" She said, "I knew I worked with Joe and Anthony, and she was evidently at the Venetian and at."
Brenda, maybe?
Brenda, yeah, she's just
Very good
fantastic dealer, and I was just impressed, just constant. Every dealer in here has, if they were average, they're better than average now, and if they're amazing, they're better than amazing. I think each of the dealers makes all the other dealers up their game a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. When the staff, when the bar gets raised, it's better for everybody. And it took me a little bit to get some staff down here.
You guys don't have that vibe.
I'd like to think that people like working with me in the past, and I was taught a long time ago in this business that you're kind of future interviewing always, and people that have worked with me, I've tried to always treat people with respect and fair, and word's kind of getting out that the lodge is awesome, Texas is amazing. People want to move here, so I'm lucky to get my hands on some really great dealers, and it's elevated the staff across all boards. I mean, everything about the lodge is better now than it was 2.5 years ago.
Well, and now dealers are calling you every day. The bottom line is dealers are business people, just like a lot of people. They're going to go to the place that allows them to make the best living, and the dealers here at the lodge are doing very well for themselves. And look, now you're in an enviable position where you don't have to go headhunt. People come and ask you for a job.
Yeah. Adam Boone, my old boss at National Harbor. What's up, buddy?
Yes, sir.
We're coming down to the end of the stream. That's why we're sitting here talking with Joe Strazzera, the general manager, Grand Poobah of the Lodge Mahal. There's the VPIP tonight. I'll let you see that. And so much is happening, such news. Just incredible news this week on Monday when Doug Polk, Andrew Nemi, and Brad Owen bought into the ownership group. They're just among different members, that obviously the most high-profile members of the ownership group. Existing owners of the lodge still very much involved.
The next time, though, we have an opportunity to get to this.
Skull Mike is eating pizza. Last I just saw him.
Oh no, please! I'm in for if it gets to me, I will settle the 640. That's a guarantee.
National Harbor it's in National Harbor, but it's near DC, not Baltimore.
If it gets to me, but that's got to go through a lot of people to get to me. So.
I mean, Jeremy's all in. I'm just saying. He's just like, well, I mean, I had 10 seconds.
Gary C, yes. Mike McClendon most likely is who you're talking about. Really nice, personable guy. Aaron, appreciate it. Thanks for the kind words. You're a great regular here at the lodge. We have some just incredible people. Very lucky to work here.
Yes, Doug will be appearing regularly on streams between Wednesday and Saturday nights, probably mostly. But he will be appearing, and he'll be playing here at the lodge regularly.
Yeah, he was playing some PLO.
Yeah.
Earlier, he's, and he's very approachable, guys. He's, people come up to him, say hello. I've never seen him turn down an autographed picture. So he's pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, we were mentioning that earlier. People come up to him and take pictures with him. They're very approachable. And the same will be true of Andrew and Brad.
If it gets all the way, I'm in for the 640.
Those guys are just they honestly, can't believe the position they're in. 4 or 5 years ago, they were just poker players trying to work their way up in stakes, and just the product that they put on, both of them. First, Andrew got started first with his great vlogs, and then Brad followed suit. Brad's got over 500,000 subscribers. Andrew's got I think 175,000. So it's
All right,
just
well,
incredible.
I won't have to go get more money.
Looks
when
like
I bust.
we've got a.
Wow, Doug puts on, I don't know, it looks like 600 or something.
Is the straddle going around the table? It did. It went around the table.
Pretty incredible. When I found out who the ownership group was, they couldn't have picked better names. I've never met Brad and Andrew. I'm looking forward to meeting them, but I follow their stuff.
You didn't meet Andrew at the party?
Nope. I mean, I saw him. We were in the same room, but I don't fanboy. I don't go over to people. I've dealt to some of the biggest names in this business, and those guys, they're just regular guys. They don't want to be bothered, and they get enough of that from regular people, and I don't try to do that. But they're just very respected in the poker community. There's some people with bad reputations, and Brad, Andrew, Doug, Jake. I mean, just incredible. Like, no one ever has anything bad to say about these guys.
No. It's just a great group. So looks like we've got an all-in from TM with pocket 8s for 2,500. Doug with pocket 7s. Oh my goodness.
Come on. I'm gonna.
Boy.
I'll flip one over.
That escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
Pocket 8s versus pocket 7s. For 5,600. Biggest pot of the night.
You got one out.
Is it? This is the biggest pot?
Yeah,
Really?
TM.
We've seen one-outers in the last 8 months before. I've seen it.
Oh, you could switch out to
We need a 5 or a 10 to get some kind of sweat here.
There's a jack. Doug looking for a 7. Does not come. And TM doubles through.
Oh, I had Jack 7.
It's pretty close.
Doug Polk for a huge pot. Pocket 8s versus pocket 7s.
You know what? They couldn't have doubled up a better person. TM is the best.
I had a really good hand. It was a win actually for just being a queen.
Bianca says thanks for making the lodge a great room, Fuba. Lots of great compliments coming up.
Appreciate it, guys. Like I'm always going to give credit to the rest of the staff. I'd like to take a lot of the credit, but I can't do it all by myself. And luckily, we have some incredible people that would do anything for the lodge. And I'm just lucky to work with the people I do, and it makes me look a lot better than I am at this job.
Paul, I don't know you. Maybe I should get to know you, Paul. You're a cool person.
23.
Since I talk about cool people.
6364 total.
Hey, can't help it. It is what it is. Thanks, Paul, for watching tonight.
How much was it?
As they count, coming down to the end of the night, one of the biggest pots of the night. I think that has to be the biggest pot, 5,600 of the night. Pocket 8s versus pocket 7s. Slick Rick along with
I have a lot left over here, guys.
Poobah, and it's going to be an exciting time for Spring Mayhem next month. We were talking with Anthony. We've got a dress rehearsal with our original Millionaire Mayhem back in September, and we get a chance to do it part 2.
Yeah, my whole goal, we try to be as prepared as we could and cover all the bases. Now we kind of know what to expect, and improvements are on the way. And for anyone that was there, you'll see the difference in the next one. Our team has only gotten stronger, and it's we're going to be very prepared for this next one. So it's pretty awesome. We're swapping out decks here. This might be it.
Yeah, believe that is it. So that's the end of tonight's action. Thank you all for making this a very special night. We will be back here on Saturday night for Skull Mike, for the Wizard of Lodge who punches all the buttons, for the Grand Poobah, Anthony Chester. My name is Slick Rick. We'll see you Saturday night on Poker Night at the Lodge.
Someone will break.
Your cash is slowly working its way down the table. All right.
Wow, the co-pad. Some of these cards.
Okay.
All right, we're doing a Pilo Bomb Pot?
Yes, please. Okay.
And then maybe a stand-up?
Happy New Year, Joe. Good to see you, too.